Welcome, welcome, welcome to RoughShod Live. How's everybody doing this evening? Happy New Year. Thank you for stopping on by and checking us out. Thank you very much. We do have a special guest, Justin Booth. Done rolled on through here, y'all. Let me bring him on in here. Make sure we're having some technical difficulties. Let's see if it's all worked out. So let's bring on Justin Booth. All right, you there, Justin? Uh-oh. We might still have problems, y'all. We might still have problems. My only advice, Justin, is when you click on the link right before you join in, check the settings, the audio settings, and make sure it's utilizing your mic. Because with Restream, for some weird reason with Restream, the first time you come in here, for some weird reason, it makes it like mute your mic and you have to go tell it that you want to use your mic. But I see you. I do see you. Everybody else sees you too. But we'll work it out. We got plenty of time, y'all. Hey, there is a strict deadline on this show tonight. Let me tell y'all something. Georgia coming on. Them dogs are coming on at 8 o'clock. So we ain't going no further than that. I tell you that. Let me holler out while we work out these problems. I'm going to holler out the folks in the chat. Virgo, she'll be here a little bit later. She isn't here right now, but she will be soon enough. She probably will pop in the chat. Ultra, man, thank you. Thank you. Always here as always. Thank you, Ultra. Extreme, what's going on? Alpha, Paul Morales in the house. How y'all doing? Let me do this. And then let me do this. Boom, boom. Justin, I see you, man, but I just don't hear you. I do not hear you. I see you, though.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. Yes, I can hear you. Oh, you motherfucker. Man. But yeah, I can hear you, Justin, just fine. But I don't know what's going on. But like I said,
Damn, I can't hear shit.
You let me see if I can help you, man. Let me see if I can help you. Hang on. Let me see if I can help you. Y'all bear with us, but thank y'all for stopping on by. Justin done jumped out. All right, Justin. Do. We'll see if he comes back in. Justin, if you can hear me, there is an audio setting before you come in. You need to check. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I've seen it way too many times. Alpha, I see you in there, man. Bear with me for a second there, Alpha. And if you would like, I will send you a thingy. I gotta remember how to do this though. I got you. There he is. Paste that right there. I'll send that to you. All right, Alpha, if you ain't got nothing else going on, man, you can hop on in, check your IG. But thank y'all for stopping on by. Happy New Year once again. I hope everybody had a safe and happy New Year. Ooh, boy, let me tell you, the automatic gunfire last night was impressive. Was impressive here. Oh, my goodness. All over the place, man. There was some large caliber rounds being popped off. And I'm not talking about fireworks, y'all. Man. Justin Booth. Okay. Y'all, we're going to have a new year. I'm going to cross my fingers. I know it. Justin's got this. He's got this audio figured out. Come on in, Justin.
Yeah.
I can hear
Bro,
you. Oh, shit.
I had to go to fucking Chrome, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Safari.
Yeah.
Yes, Safari can be a bastard with his shit sometimes.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on, man.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for stopping on by. I hope you had a
Yeah.
happy new year. Didn't get in too much trouble.
Well, not with the family, but my girlfriend. Not.
Oh
I wouldn't.
shit.
I wouldn't say it was trouble, but it's that time of the month, so she's acting
Oh
some
no.
mood swings, bro. Mood swings.
Good night.
Yeah. But it's all good, man. This morning she got drunk as shit though.
Oh Lord. Well, it is Happy New Year.
Yeah, the thing is, I tried to warn her, man, that 120 proof ain't no joke.
Nope, I don't fuck with that no more. I that was in my military days. I've given up on that. Well, I haven't given up. I
Yeah,
just don't do it as often. I have found better things to do. Hey
I
yo,
heard that, man.
hey, real quick, I do got the I am flipping through YouTube on my iPad here, trying to stay up with every channel that's showing the Alabama game so I can keep up with it. Because they got problems.
Damn.
It's 17-0 Indiana at halftime. And man, Miami upset Ohio earlier. Yesterday, oh my, Oregon beat
Mm.
Texas. Crazy stuff. But like I said, y'all, 8 o'clock, this shit's shutting down because Georgia's playing ball, and that's why I'm on early.
I don't fault you, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
man, but I figured a lot of people would have the day off or whatever. It kind of doesn't matter. I wanted to get on the tube here, man.
oh yeah, bro. We was up to like well past 5 o'clock this morning over on Tony's channel, Legend Series.
I see. He said he was marathoning. I think he had like a 6 hour plus stream, y'all. Give it up for Legends.
Yeah.
That dude ran. I don't know if I can ever pull a marathon run, man. I don't know. I don't know. I got about a good 3, maybe 4 hours in me, and that's about it. That's it. I gotta get. I mean, yeah. You know what? I take that back, y'all. I might be able to do it if y'all allow me to take breaks for a few minutes. I probably could.
Well, you could always do like a punk with toys did when he did
Oh
that toy drive stream.
no, 24 hours, man. Oh my Jesus.
Oh
And
no,
then
no, you ain't got to do 24 hours.
oh, I mean, I know he didn't go
Yeah,
himself. I mean, he handed it off. I understood that. But
yeah.
I could, but oh man, let me hang on here. I have to do this number here. Fumbling, what's going on? How you doing, sir? I'm trying to keep up with the chat and everybody's in here.
Oh, you good, bro?
Aces, what's going on? Happy New Year, Aces.
Let's see if I can turn this mic down a little bit.
Oh yeah, I am
Just
loud.
oh no, I was talking about my mic. I was literally buzzing in my own ear.
Oh my goodness. All
Yeah.
right. Oh man. But let me see here, and then I should be able to do this. And you should be able to see the chat now. There we go.
Okay.
That's the
Let
one
me
thing
come
I
up
like
a
about
little.
Restream. The free version of Restream will allow me to put the chat up so y'all can see it.
Okay.
Oh man. All right, but yeah. Happy New Year, y'all.
Oh yeah. Happy New
So
Year.
so we have Justin here. I am about to grill Justin, y'all. I'm about to
Uh oh.
figure out some shit. About to figure it out. All right, Justin. So welcome to the show. And
Appreciate it.
we're gonna spend a few minutes on the new and improved, which I don't know how it's new and improved because it's never been done before. To get to know who's on the show. Part of the segment. Justin Booth, y'all, here he is. So, Justin, what are you into? What are you into? What's your main things?
Well, right now, I'll admit I was a lifelong Batman fan. I've always been a fan of Batman. And
That's it,
my
y'all.
first,
Interview over. Interview over. Justin is officially approved. I'm down with Batman myself. We have to go further. No, please continue on. But I'm with you on Batman. I'm with you.
Well, my first introduction, I mean, it's no secret, it was the first Tim Burton film with Michael Keaton.
Yep.
And the reason I was hooked in is because it was completely different. You know, as I got older, I started doing my research, looking at how the evolution of Batman came along, and it was just completely different. It wasn't too dark, it wasn't too campy. It was like a good balance.
It it was a good showing by Tim Burton.
Hmm.
Because he can get wild and eccentric sometimes. Um, I did like it. Now, when I had the privilege and pleasure of getting hooked on Batman way back with the Super Friends and the damn Adam West TV show.
Yeah,
And so when they came out with Michael Keaton Batman, that was like a step. It was for me, it was a step up in the right direction. I was like, this is a lot, not to knock Christopher Reeves and the Supermans, but it was definitely a upgrade to the superhero genre. And I was like, okay, we're getting on the path here. Now then back then, all I was like was, now they just need to write the stories they did in the comics and put them in movies.
yeah,
It would be good, But I would agree with you, Michael Keaton, Batman. Was definitely an upgrade to the system of those type of movies, and it's got its respect, it's got its followers, all the way up until the third Batman, and then it went to shit. But it's neither here nor there.
well, I'll say
I,
this.
I liked all the
um
Batman. I ain't gonna lie. The worst one I think
yeah,
was Clooney. At the end there, I was like, really? Y'all dropped the ball kind of. I was like, these some heavy hitter villains you're using, and you're doing it bad. But
yeah. It's Shad. He had a good take on it. He said the problem with the third film was that the villains kept acting like Jack Nicholson's Joker. It was basically their version of Jack Nicholson's Joker. Like the Riddler, he was too comedic. Same thing with Two Face. It was too much. Two Face is supposed to be more like a split personality, like two people in one body. He was acting too much like the Joker. It wasn't
yeah,
enough of Two Face.
yep, I can agree with you there. Now, I did like the Two-Face outfit there that Tommy Lee wore, man. That
Oh
crazy black
yeah.
purple zebra print type shit. I dig that. Um,
Hmm.
you're right. He's supposed to be a gangster. He was supposed to be that's
Yep.
what he ended up being after, the accident. He becomes a gangster. And he was just doing too much. He was doing too much. He needed to be more of a gangster than what he was doing. And Jim Carrey, I hate to say it, but you get what you get with Jim Carrey. Um, it is what it is. Oh,
Yeah. Now I will say this: the least climactic ending to a Batman film had to be Batman Forever. I mean, it's like they dropped the ball as soon as he got up there to where the final confrontation with the Riddler and Two Face. You were expecting like a climactic fight or struggle. There was nothing.
yeah, yeah,
It was like it just went.
all right. Yeah,
And
they came. It was like it just didn't. It built up to nothing. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad, y'all. But
mhm.
they all have their place. They all had their place. I was surprised they were able to get that many of them out of them.
Yeah,
During that time. I was surprised that they were able to do that. I was surprised they did two. I was like, oh, they're doing two. I was like, oh my god. But
yeah. Like
first two,
when oh, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say the first two though, both the Keatons there, they were pretty hard. They were probably the best of the group. Um,
Hmm.
the other two just They went in too hard with it. They went in way too hard, and I was like, y'all need to back off a little bit. One villain at a time. They were just too much. They were trying to
Yeah.
introduce too much, especially in the last one. You know, they man, the last one, what did they try to introduce? Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Bane, Batgirl. They tried to introduce all that in that one movie. And I'm like, it's too much. It's just too much. You know, it's cool to have all them characters, but I was like, it kills the story.
Yeah, and like with Bane, the way they did him,
That was
they
awful.
made him seem like he was just yes, crush. I'm like, no, bro.
That Bane was god awful. I ain't lying. That was terrible, man. I was like, what? I was like, this really is no.
I mean, his look was great. The look was it was there, but the dialogue, the overall presentation, as far as like his
Yeah,
personality and everything, it was just they could have done better.
no, they could have did way. They
Yeah,
shouldn't have done him at all. To be honest, they just should not have done him. Or they should have not done him. They should have not done him, or they should have not done Mr. Freeze. One of the two. Pick one. One of them two got to go.
yeah,
There was not. There was too much going on. But
and like with Penguin on the second one, I actually liked that one because he was somewhat terrifying.
he was gnarly.
Like you,
He was a
like
gnarly.
you,
He was
yo, there was a situation behind the scenes. He actually spoke about it. You remember that scene where the monkey comes down those steps to hand him that note from Batman?
Yep.
When they originally shot that, they had to reshoot it because at one point the monkey lunged at him and went and started trying to bite his dick and his balls, bro. No bullshit. He said he was literally hanging on to me. He was like, if I didn't have all that padding on and everything, he probably would have ripped my dick off.
Ah,
Yeah. I mean,
I
he didn't
mean,
say it like that, but there was a clip going around on YouTube. He was on like a British talk show, and he actually spoke about it. That
well,
shit was funny as fuck.
that is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what else? All right. So you're in the Batman. What else? What else you got going on? I've seen your Instagram. I know you are into wrestling. I know that.
Oh shit, bro. I can talk to you days about that shit, especially growing up watching it. I mean, I've been through. I would say mid part of the new generation era, all through the Attitude, Ruthless Aggression, PG. You know, I've seen it go up, down, all around. I mean, it like there are certain things I liked about the Attitude Era, but then there's a lot of shit they could have done better.
Well,
Like there was too much hot shotting with the championship belt. It was too much of that. That's why I always said a lot of the huh.
I was gonna say they were in they were in the ratings war though with Nitro, and they had to do
Yeah,
both of them. See, the reason why I like the Attitude Era and the Monday Night War era basically was them two idiots were trying to outdo each other, and their companies were suffering for it, but we got all the we got all the pleasures from it. I mean,
yeah,
it was rare to even see any type of title fight on regular TV in wrestling. It was rare to see that for any belt, you know, and usually if they did do it, it was for like tag team titles or a TV
yeah,
title like that, not a very significant belt. These idiots full blown went to having heavyweight title fights for the belt on the show. And I was like, and dropping belts. That was the other thing. Usually, you know, growing up, if they had, you know, if they're going to have a fight on TV for the belt, not pay per
yeah,
view, usually the belt didn't drop. There was some sort of disqualification, some sort of interference, something that the belt didn't change hands. But these fools were changing the hands of the belt. I was like, man, y'all just went plumb fucking nuts. For like
yeah.
4 years
Now
straight, it just went crazy.
I will give WCW credit. as far as like the world title, they didn't change. It didn't change hands that much during the period of like early stages of NWO all the way through to the, I would say like early '99. They had limited world title changes because they wanted to make that's the one belt they made seem very, very important. I'll give them that. The downside is they kept, hot shot in the cruiserweight title because I can tell you right now, I know Rey Mysterio held that bitch at least about 3 times before 1998.
Yeah, yeah.
At least 3 or 4 times.
They just had they had a lot going on back then.
Yeah,
There was a lot.
like I didn't know Booker T. Like I didn't know he held the WCW tag team titles like what was it, about 12 times with his brother, almost. I think 11 or 12. And then I had to go back and actually research it. There were actual title changes that never even happened on TV. They happened at like the house shows when
Yeah,
they started back up doing them.
yeah, there was some of it because they wanted to get the people. They wanted to get people going to them shows, the house shows.
Yeah,
Everybody will come for the Raw, the SmackDown, the Nitro, the Thunder. They'll come for that. They'll come to that because of the name. But they see Saturday night, WWE coming to town or WCW, and it's like, nah, y'all ain't even on TV that day.
yeah,
You might get one big name, maybe two big names to show up on a house show, for the night, and then everybody else be kind of like, mid card on down. But
yeah.
oh, it was just business. I tell you what,
Now,
though, as I watched wrestling, even though it's updated, upgraded, whatever you want to call it, to current times, it's still the same damn stories getting recycled. They just change it up. I'm like, it gets bad sometimes because I'm like, oh man, they're going with this angle. And I'm like, I hate knowing that much about it. I wish I had fresher eyes, but I done seen too much.
yeah, like I can tell you a time I actually met Ric Flair in person.
Oh
It
man,
was
you remember it?
Yeah, like remember when you had that book come out in like I would say around like
Yeah.
2004, somewhere around that time period. My dad and I went to a book signing up there at the Walmart up in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Now, I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but I bought a book, and while I was standing in line, you'll never believe who's standing right across from us. I actually got a chance to talk to him.
He
Take,
said he was.
take a guess.
He said he was. Hang on. I want to make an educated guess. Back then, let me see. Tully Blanchard.
Nope.
Damn.
Let me give you a hint. Little Nature Boy.
Oh, Charles Robinson. Yeah.
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 Dude, you hear stories about how nice and friendly he is. That's a fucking understatement. Coolest guy in the fucking world.
I
I mean,
seen.
yeah.
Um. Bear with me. Let me dig in my brain because there was a show they did. I still think they do it where they look around. They send them people out looking for the damn artifacts from wrestling and shit, clothes.
Hidden treasures.
Yep, and they had him on there. They had Charles Robinson. They were trying to get one of his Ric Flair robes.
Oh yeah.
Museum, and that's when I found out about old Charles Robinson being old nice guy, man. He crazy.
Yeah, because I want to say Ric Flair. Remember the black and silver one with the fringe up there and a little. Well, I wouldn't say a fringe, but it was like
Feathers.
real sort of puffy in it. But anyway, it was the one that he wore when he first came to WWL. That black
Okay.
robe with the silver trim and designs and stuff. That actually got stolen when he was in WCW back in like the mid 90s. I want to say like 95, 96.
Damn,
And it took him up until that show to actually find it.
that's crazy. I
Yeah.
remember that. I remember that. I think it was the black one
Yeah,
with the it had butterflies. If I recall correctly, it's black. It was black and the like silver and white type butterflies were on that shit.
yeah. Like even with the big gold belt, like he took it to WWF, but there was a lot of legal issue as to why he was able to do it. Because you remember when they was still associated with the NWA, the
Right,
champion had the champion had to put up a $25,000 deposit. When he
right.
lost the belt, the NWA belt, he was supposed to get that deposit back plus interest.
Ah,
He lost it in Japan to that Japanese guy on Tatsumi Fujinami, but he still
uh-huh.
came back with the physical belt.
Okay.
He was still recognized as the WCW World Champion, but not NWA.
There we go.
So he wound up when they tried to get him to drop the belt. He said, "Look, the only person I'm dropping the belt to is Sting because I promised him that. He
Yeah.
dropped it to me. I'm gonna drop it back to him." They kept refusing. They said, "No, you're gonna come here dropping the Luger at Baltimore." He said, "No, I'm gonna drop it to Sting. If not, I'm not coming." He's like, "Okay, come to Baltimore, drop it to Barry Windham." He's like, "No, Sting, Sting, Sting." He's like, "Well, you know what? Just stay there. Send the belt back. We're gonna send Doug Dillinger to your house to come get it." He said Doug Dillinger came there. He didn't have the $25,000. He's like, "I'm not giving you the belt back." They
Ah,
called him trying to get it back. He was like, "Look, are you gonna send me my $25,000 plus interest?" They went back and forth. He's like, "You know what? Screw you. Just keep the damn belt." So he wound up shipping it to fucking Stamford, Connecticut. And that's why you saw Bobby Heenan walking around with a big gold belt because it was technically Flair's property. He could do whatever the hell he want with it.
right, right, right.
And see, Turner, they kept threatening to sue him every time he showed it on television. Here's the problem. There's no WCW logo. There's no
No.
NWA logo on it, so he could show the belt all he wants.
Yep.
But once they came to an agreement so they can get their property back, he got his money, they got the belt. So that's why the later part of 1991, early 92, he had a custom made, real world's championship belt, but it's basically the world tag team title. But the little banners that said tag team up there, they just had like little diamonds in there in that space.
Hey,
And it just said WWF World Champion.
ah,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
So that's a little unknown history that most people don't even know about. It was basically the old WWF Tag Team title customized to look like a world title. Yeah,
Well, that's crazy.
yeah, man. I mean, you'll be surprised at a lot of the shit if you go back and research. You'll be surprised at a lot of shit that happened that nobody even thinks about.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So now we got Batman and wrestling. What else? What else? What else is there? What is number three?
Well, number three, I was a huge action film buff, man, and horror buff.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of they're martial art films, but they're also action that most people, how can I say this? They're so bad that they're good,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like there's movies that I've watched and overall they're not great, but they're a lot better than what the MCU put out recently.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Yeah. They made that shit look like Oscar award winning films.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If
Like
a movie can be not very high budget, but if it's written well and shot well,
hmm
sometimes you don't need it. Sometimes you don't need it.
a perfect example, Halloween, the original one.
Yeah,
A little over $320,000 budget that went on to gross hundreds of millions of dollars, probably billions.
mm,
And
yeah,
then the guy that created it, John Carpenter, he's still making money off that shit. And half of those films he had nothing to do with.
yeah, yeah. Yep,
Mhm.
that is true.
Yeah. Like one of my favorite films, The Purge. I
Oh
love
yeah,
that movie. Yeah.
I liked them. The sequels, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? The second sequel was okay, but after that, it
Hmm.
kind of got what? Come on, y'all.
You had like it was 4 sequels in all, and then they had a short-lived TV series.
Oh
It,
yeah, I couldn't make it to the TV series after I saw the last Purge movie. I was like, I'm done. I'm out.
it, if I were you, unless you want to fully understand everything, I would be like, you know what? I'm good with just the movies. The movies are the
I
TV
like that.
series. It
I like.
drags on too long.
I did like the idea of it, but I was like, after the first one, I'm like, you know what? You should have left it. But
Hmm.
it was it was interesting. They should have just kept it where it just kept on like degrading to like Mad Max type shit.
Yeah, so like that, or either Escape from New York, LA, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because that's the first thing I think about when I see the Purge films is Escape from New York,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's another gripe I have about today's filmmaking. They're trying to recycle all the old stuff instead of trying to create new stuff.
Yeah.
Like the
I mean
Friday the
it's
13th.
oh yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, it seems like they're having more of a tough time coming up with new ideas and spending a lot more time trying to like go back and see what they can milk one more time if they remake it or something like that. Which some movies need to be remade. There's some movies out there that just
Mhm.
a remake would do it justice. I would look at it and be like, you know what, if they remade this today, it would be a lot better. Even if they had crappy sci-fi actors, man, I would not care.
Yeah,
But there's some stuff that's
man,
just like,
they did a reboot of Day of the Dead a few years back. They should have left that shit alone. Matter of fact, they did a remake. No, they did a remake over a decade ago. It was swinging. It wasn't that good. Then they did a reboot, and zombies shouldn't be running. If you're dead, you shouldn't be able to run unless it's like a Resident Evil type situation where they change into the dead because of a bioweapon. I'm more on the line of George A. Romero's vision of that. Have them like walking, but never giving out, never getting tired.
well, I understood the fast zombies. But it's all about when it comes down to it, it's all about what type of virus we talking about. Is this just
Yeah,
is it just like the random zombie virus that everybody gets, or is it something else? Um, but I would suspect that I would think it would be a progression. I think for me, the fast zombie has its place at the beginning when the person first becomes a zombie. And I would say, and make up whatever time frame, you could say, for the first month or so, the zombie can pretty much do what a human can do as far as physical, as
yeah.
far as running and all that. But there would be a point where the decay would start setting in and they would start getting slower. So I think that's how, if they want to have running zombies, I'm fine with that. But I would be like, you should have a progression where, like, yeah, at first they might run, but give them a month out in the sun, and now, yeah, they ain't got as much pep in their step anymore.
Sort of like The Walking Dead. Because remember when Shane turned into a zombie, he was moving real quick, but
Yeah.
then a lot of zombies that've been dead for like months, they start to decompose. The body's getting more loose, very, very fragile, and then they start moving even slower.
And
I Yeah, I can get down with that.
And that's the answer, y'all, to the zombie apocalypse. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If y'all follow this simple instruction, everybody will live. Just wait them out. Don't go outside. Don't try to steal a big screen out of Walmart because everything's going to shit. Stay indoors. Let the numbers be low. And soon enough, they'll decay. They'll decay. And we can win. And we can win. But now, don't y'all want to go outside in it. Y'all want to go outside with it so everybody can get caught up and become a zombie. And
Now, if you're going out to get food and supplies that you actually need, come up with a game plan.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, like the Friday the 13th films, those I enjoyed them, but my favorite ones I would say was part 3, 4. Part 5 was okay, but for me it's part 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8.
I got beef with 5.
Yeah.
If I
I
recall
understand.
if I recall that one correctly, that was the one with Corey Feldman in it, and
Yeah.
Jason was not Jason. He
Corey
was
Feldman was in the opening scene where it was like a dream sequence where they were digging up two guys was digging up Jason. He killed them, and then he turned to Corey Feldman. And as he's swinging down, it cuts to another guy playing the same character but an older version.
yeah.
And he's being taken to like it's more like a private home slash facility for psychologically challenged individuals to kind of help them readjust to society, because it's basically a direct sequel to part 4, but it's a much older Tommy Jarvis.
Okay.
It's the same character, different actor. Same thing with part 6. It's the same character, but another actor playing an older version of the Tommy Jarvis character. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. 6 I did 6 I'm with you. I like 3. 3 was when he got the mask.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't, some of the younger kids out there might not know this, but Jason did not have a mask until 3. And he was only in 1 for like 30 seconds, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 30 seconds. In 2, he wore a potato sack on his head the whole time, which is just disturbing as a hockey mask, but hockey mask became iconic. I'm like, homeboy, he killed homeboy in the wetsuit. It's like, man, I like that. I'm like, damn. Hey, that was the first time fucking like Jason, I think might be the only time Jason showed like some form of like interest in something other than killing him. He wanted a mask. He liked it. He said, I want a new mask.
Yeah. Like and if you notice, the design of the mask always changed in certain ones. Like you know how they had the little like diamonds on the side of the underneath where the cheeks were?
Yep.
If you look at I want to say it was part 6, they didn't have it, but I think part of the story behind that was it was worn out. It was worn off over time. And like in part 2, you saw how half of the mask was part 7, half the mask was like just broken off from part 6 where he got cut with that propeller.
Right.
That damn boat propeller.
Right.
Yeah. And I love how they did another thing, Kane Hodder, the guy that did Jason, I think it was like 5 times. 4 or 5 times. It was 4 times. He did it 4 times. The guy that played Jason in part 7, 8, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. It was the same guy playing Jason. He was an actor, a stunt man, and a stunt coordinator. He played Victor Crowley in Hatchet.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the guy that played Victor Crowley. And he was in a bunch of other horror films too. He was in Pumpkinhead too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I like Jason X. I ain't gonna lie. The future shit, I was like, this motherfucker's still alive. I was like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker's still alive. I was like, how y'all took him to the fucking future and shit. I'm like, he will never go away. I was
Yep.
like, but I liked it. I did like that. I mean, that thing was fucking stupid as shit, but I liked it. I liked when he got upgraded. I liked
Mhm.
when he was on that fucking little holodeck thing and he fucking killed the girls in the sleeping bag. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. I was like,
Yeah, that was a callback.
Whew.
That was a callback to part 7 when he
Yep,
killed that girl in the sleeping bag.
yep, yep, yep. And then he got tired because they wouldn't die. So he just threw him down. I died. I was like, Jason said, fuck it. I was like, this is the first time Jason just said, fuck it. It just left. He was like, fuck it. Oh man.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm with you. Jason was my first when I was growing up as a kid. You calm down there, son. When I was coming up as a kid, he was the first slasher that I gravitated toward.
Yeah.
But I ended up dumping on him, man. I went to Michael Myers. I dumped on him. When Rob Zombie did the Michael Myers, when he did the reboot on that, the one thing I appreciated about that reboot was the little bit more backstory on how he went the way he went. You know,
Yeah.
being in a troubled home, I guess. But understood why he was interested in his sister so much. Because he really liked her. I was like, damn, if she would have understood and fucking just joined forces, what would have happened? Can we have a what if Halloween? But we're not gonna,
Yeah.
but yeah, Michael Myers, when Rob Zombie redid it, I was whatchamacallit, I was surprised. Oh, hang on one second. I think, man, we got somebody invading from Canada here. We got somebody invading from Canada. Somehow he has been let loose from the basement. It's fumbling through the galaxy.
What up, bro?
Happy
What's going
New
on,
Year.
Justin? Happy New
You know
Year.
how it is, man. Hell yeah, New Year.
Happy
Yeah,
New Year.
I was talking to our boy about some of my favorite horror movies, and I said Jason was one of them. Michael Myers is another one, but I'll admit a guilty pleasure is Freddy Krueger.
Oh, yeah, on the Mount Rushmore, right?
I
Like if
mean,
Yeah,
you had 4 to put on. Sorry, I'm Canadian. Is it 4 heads you have on Mount Rushmore or 3?
four.
depending on who's president.
4.
But
Right.
I'll allow 5.
I like it. I like it. Expansion. So, but if you had 4, you make an argument. So Jason,
Hmm.
Freddy, Michael Myers.
Hmm.
Number 4, depending
Leatherface.
on your generation, I think your Ghostface possibly,
I'll,
or
I'll
I go
I'll
Leatherface.
allow it.
I'll go Leatherface. Because
Pinhead.
Oh,
talking about Mount
Leatherface.
Rushmore. So
Leatherface
we're
would be one.
talking about some of the founding fathers of the slasher genre.
Yes, sir.
And
Hmm.
I would have to skip. Now, Ghostface is great. Don't get me wrong, but Freddy, Michael, Jason, and Leatherface. That would be the first 4 I would go with to put on Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore of the slashers. Now,
Solid.
Ghostface has got his place. Surprisingly, the Terrifier is becoming one of the new generation slasher.
Art the
yeah.
Clown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is good. Which is good.
Hmm.
It needs to go. We can't have, man. Come on. Oh, if they have Friday the 13th in 2100, man, I'll be like, holy shit. I'll be looking down from heaven like, what the fuck, y'all? I go talk to God straight about this. Hey, man, come on, man. Jason got to go.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Slashers are
Like
great. They were, they lost their fire, I guess, in the 90s, I would say.
that's New Line's fault. They fucked up
Mm.
Friday. They fucked up Jason in a way. When that Jason goes to hell, they fucked it up.
Oh, well,
Oh, that was. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, like if they had called it anything else besides Jason Goes to Hell, like if it was just like a demon film and they took Jason out of it, I would have been like, okay, this is cool. It's different. It's a fresh update on something. But
I
it just
Fumbling will tell you I will find the light in any crappy movie. I will find that
Really,
shining
he
light.
will. This is your
I will
superpower.
find that
This is your
shining light.
superpower.
And this is gonna be one of them times I will give Jason Goes to Hell credit for the very, very, very end scene of Freddy Krueger's hand coming out the ground.
I like
That's
that. I did like that.
Save that fucking movie. That 5 seconds.
Yep. The only gripe about that, I wish they had Kane Hodder's voice, his Freddy Krueger voice, laughing as he's pulling the mask down. I wish they would have had that.
Man.
Because
that
that
would've
was
been
somebody
cool.
else. Yeah, that was somebody else's voice. It
Mhm.
wasn't his.
And then they did Freddy versus Jason. I was like, what the fuck is this? What? Come on. No. I was like, come on. They should have been fighting the whole damn movie. The whole fucking movie. On and on. I mean, kids just dying. The story, the moral of the story would not be the kids are going to save the day. They're just going to fucking die because of collateral damage of Freddy and Jason going at it. And it didn't happen. Yeah, man. I was like, Freddie made Jason his bitch, and I was like, oh.
I tell you one thing about that film that I wish they kind of would have toned down on was a lot of that John Woo type style effects, like the whole bounce. Well, not John Woo. Who was the guy that directed on Cradle to the Grave? One of the same guy or somebody else?
And you ask,
I don't like. I know John Woo from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and of course, I think action movies. I know he did Mission Impossible 2. He might have done Cradle. It's hard to believe. I think Cradle to the Grave feels like it was the dude that did Romeo Must Die.
Yeah. That's him. Yeah, because he did Romeo Must Die. He did Exit Wounds, and then he did Cradle to the Grave.
Yeah. So that's not John Woo. Yeah.
I think they used too much of that. It was almost like that Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Cradle to the Grave type, effects where they were being thrown around. Like, I just wish it kind of went back to the old school way of like practical stunts. Like, I want to see that motherfucker fly like a pro wrestler flying through a goddamn window or something.
I agree.
Yeah, because if you look at, like, we talked about remakes, like how a lot of the remakes, reboots are just garbage. The only guy that actually did it right, and I spoke about this on Frankie's stream, Tom Savini did a remake of Night of the Living Dead in he shot it in '89, but it was released in 1990. He did a remake of Night of the Living Dead. In my opinion, I like that better than the original because of how they did it, the special effects.
Justin, you just sold me. Justin. You know how long I have been looking at that cover of that thing, of that movie on whatever streaming services, and I'm like, nope. I look at him like, no way, man. Fuck that remake. I was like, George A. Romero. If I'm gonna watch one, I'm gonna watch the original one.
No. He was involved in it. He was the executive producer, and he gave his stamp of approval. As a matter of fact, a lot of the people that were involved in that film were a part of the original.
Oh man, now.
Yeah.
Because they're not making that movie with this sign off.
I've been dreading that movie. I see that thing and I just keep on passing by it. I'm like, no.
Well, there's an interesting backstory behind it because on the original one, they fucked up the copyright. So they didn't make as much money. The people involved in didn't make as much money as they should have. And that whole like Night of the Living Dead is public domain. Anybody can make a Night of the Living Dead thing.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah. Even the names of the characters, everything is public domain. But here's the icing on the cake for you, GB.
What up?
Guess who plays Ben in the remake?
Who?
Tony Todd. Candyman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now you done sold me. You sold me. Now you sold me. You sold me.
He stole the fucking show.
I believe it.
The whole fucking show.
Let me ask you this, and I don't care about spoilers. Did he die at the end? Did he get shot?
Yeah. They're not gonna change that ending. That's what makes the movie.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He went out a lot better than he did in the original. and
Yeah.
he went out like a fucking champ.
All right.
Like it wasn't like the first one where he got killed by a bunch of white guys mistaking him for a zombie. But let me just say this: he went out like a champ.
I ain't gonna lie.
And if you want to scare Virgo, watch it with her in the dark. It's gonna freak her the fuck out.
You can watch all the zombie shit. She ain't gonna be scared.
So we were right, by the way. It's Andre Bartkowiak, and he did do all those Romeo Must Die, Exit Wounds. He did Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun Li. 75-year-old. Dude, that dude's old. But anyway, so I think you know what John Woo did the Jean-Claude Van Damme one that's kind of like a Western where his leg is like a gun. Remember, he's wearing that long coat. What's that fucking movie? And he's playing like a guy from New Orleans with a Louisiana accent.
I know who you're talking about. Hard Target.
Hard Target.
Yeah.
Chance Boudreaux.
He had that
good
great mullet back then, though. Well, he was going for that Patrick Swayze look.
Yes, correct. But it works for him because he's French.
Yeah.
So that Cajun is perfect. I thought that was probably his best ever casting for his accent, to be honest with you.
And another classic, Universal Soldier.
Oh shit! Yeah.
One second, y'all, man. Shane up in here. Same time.
Look at this.
Same time. Bring your ass in here, bro.
Florida.
Transformer Joe, what's going on? Thank you all for stopping on by. Happy New Year, Paul Morales.
Oh yeah, what up, Paul?
Crazy.
Oh yeah, he was up with us early this morning too. He stayed with us to the bitter end, bro. We all got off around like the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Were you on Legend stream?
Yeah, Legend.
Yeah, we was up there. Bro, we were well past 5 o'clock in the morning. Well past it.
Shit.
Yeah.
I popped in around 12:30 and then I was out 10 minutes later.
Yeah, bro. I didn't pop in to I think it was somewhere after 3.
Yeah, I saw you because I watched a replay. Like I kind of scrolled through it. This week I can't watch 6 hours of stream, but I kind of scrolled through to see who had popped on. I saw you and I was like, who is that? Because I think it's the first time I've seen you IRL. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, like my first experience, even on the stream, was with Frankie and Smudge on that private stream they did with the Secret Santa. And then I hopped on Frankie's stream, I would say a couple days later on Christmas Day.
Okay.
And I think that was the second experience I had on the actual stream. So.
That's awesome,
with this one, I had to go through Chrome. I had to copy the link, go through Chrome instead of Instagram, because when I popped in the first 2 times, I had no audio. I couldn't hear him. I'm not sure if he heard me or whatever. So I had to readjust everything.
The first thing when he came on, I knew exactly, because Restream is just weird like that. They make you do some funny stuff if you ain't never dealt with it before.
Well, I use it because I'm on Mac and I don't want to use Chrome, so that's why I don't do StreamYard, because I want to use Safari. But yeah. So it's a different experience. So I prefer Restream just because it's Safari friendly. But I didn't realize that's the first time I've heard that. But yeah, they all got their quirks, right?
I like it.
But that's cool, dude. I'm glad you're getting out.
Using the free version, when you go head-to-head free version with StreamYard and this one, the one thing that I like about the Restream is that I can put the chat up there so you guys can see it without having to go out, go into another window. That's about it. That's the big difference between this one and the free version of StreamYard. StreamYard won't let you show the chat at all.
Okay.
You have to go click a button.
Okay.
Well, they're the same price point for their because I pay for the premium Restream. It's the same price point as StreamYard. But again, my only deciding factor literally was what browser I could use. I've heard so many sketchy things about Chrome, and I'm not.
Right quick.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, you can do that now. Yeah. See, you can't do that on StreamYard.
But see, now I can't see fumbling, so I'm just keep it as this.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can go.
Well, hold on. Let me check
horizontal.
There we go. Okay. This might. Yeah. Here we go. Now I can see. Yeah.
Cool,
all right, and better. I can see the chat. Okay.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh yeah.
It looks better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Graybeard, another one. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this one. Night of the Demons.
Oh, of course. Oh my God, where the kids end up in that old abandoned.
Yeah,
Fuck,
like
that's a classic.
the
What
first
was,
two. The
what
first
was,
two are better than the second. Not a
what,
third one. I mean,
what was the name again?
Night of the Demons.
night.
Oh
You've
Yeah.
yeah,
you've
yeah.
seen it. It actually has a. Who's the famous actor in the first one? I'd have to look it
Damn. What's
up.
her name?
Yeah,
I
like it
know
was
she.
like. Go ahead.
I mean, she still look good today, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who it is. It's Hey Bill, what's up, my Canadian brother?
I
Uh,
know. I know. One of them is Leanna Quigley. I think
Okay, I'll
Leanna
look.
Quigley.
what's up,
Let me look
Derek?
it up.
Hey,
Let me look it up
coming
for
on
you.
by. Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
you're right. Leanna Quigley. That's who I'm thinking of. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
She she was in Return of the Living Dead, the first one.
that's right. That's who I'm thinking of.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, she
As
still
a
look
matter
good.
of,
Actually, you're right. Damn,
yeah. And they're all in like their 60s.
she's 67.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
and not only that, if you look at what's the name of that shit? Um, what's the name? I'm drawing a blank here. I'm drawing a blank. Like Angela Bassett, right? She was in
Mhm.
Critters, Part 4.
yeah, when
I
they went
think
to
she was
space.
probably yeah, I think she was in her late 30s when that came out, and that was like in '94.
That was one of her
She
earlier ones,
looks
man.
Yeah,
amazing for her
That,
age, man.
bruh, she's almost 70 and she looked good as hell.
She looks good as hell. And you
honestly,
know
man.
who else started their career on Critters was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Part 3, yeah.
Probably.
And see, I got
It's a
all
good movie,
four
man.
of them. No, I
Yeah.
got all the Critter movies on DVD, every one of them.
That's awesome. The people don't
I
know,
don't,
like if somebody's watching this in replay or live and you don't know Critters, you've got to see it. It is an absolute
The first,
80s.
at least the first two. If you watch the first two,
yeah,
good. You don't have to go too much further. You really don't. But if you want to go further, go right ahead. But the first two are pretty.
So good.
It's
yeah.
crazy,
Like Johnny Depp.
man.
Johnny
They were,
Depp was in the first A Nightmare on Elm
Nightmare.
Street,
Yep.
yeah,
and
yeah.
people don't even.
He got sucked in the bed. I remember him. He got sucked in the bed, and it fucking. I was like, oh shit!
No, but
All that
is he the
blood
one
came
that
out.
was he?
I was
Oh
like, oh,
yes. He is the one that goes through the bed. That's right.
he got sucked
Yeah,
in.
because that big almost like a geyser of blood just comes shooting out
Correct.
on the damn ceiling.
Well, in
I
all
mean,
honesty, I think the bed was nailed to the ceiling, and just by looking at it, in my keen observation, I think that room was made upside down so that
yeah,
the blood could come out the way it came out. Because
Yes.
that was
yeah. 'Cause I
that was
think they used like lightweight material where the mattress and shit was, and it was just like a hose that was shooting downwards.
but
I'm
man,
guessing. I'm guessing.
Yeah, and that's early and practical effects, as you were saying earlier, and that's early Wes Craven, right? That's some of the best,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
with Return of the Living Dead, they fucked up that franchise too, and now they got a direct sequel to the original one coming out November of this year. That they already started production on it, and they said they're going back to the roots of how they of I would say the same tone and the same direction as the first one. Like the second one was good, but it was like part 3, 4, and 5. That's where they lost me. They were garbage.
you want to know who's lost it? Y'all might I might piss some people off now, but
Now
I think
shoot,
28
shoot it
days
straight, bro.
later, I think 28 days later has lost it.
Oh, that last one was terrible. That last one was terrible. They
They
should have
lost
stopped
it,
it.
and there's another one coming, and I'm like,
Yes.
what is this
Yes.
tracksuit fucking mafia group here? What the hell is going on with these kids? I'm like, where the fuck did they come from, and how do they have a store? I'm like,
Honestly, that first one is arguably one of the greatest horror movies of the last 25 years, and they
Yeah,
fucking just go ahead.
I saw the first two.
Yeah.
I ain't seen the third one yet.
Oh, it's so bad, dude. It's so bad.
now when I say bad, I'm not talking about it. It ain't gonna look bad, but
It's bad.
it's written, man. I mean, like, what the? I'm like, dude, I'm like, really? What the fuck's going on here?
When you waste Ralph Fiennes,
The end of it was like, I'm like, y'all just pissed on me. Y'all peed on me. Y'all fucking diddied me right now. At the ending, y'all diddied me with this little this track group
you
of fucking
go,
guys.
did hit me. Wow.
Man,
So they bent you over and poured baby oil on you.
Yeah, you went too far, man.
I was swimming. I was swimming.
Now, do you guys know of any 2020? Like, so I don't know what's coming out necessarily in 2026, other than Eager's his new one following Nosferatu is a new werewolf movie that takes place in the 13th century that looks absolutely awesome, and if it's up to Eager's standard, should be really good. And I love werewolf.
I gotta check that out. I know they got the new Daredevil shit coming out this year and Punisher, I believe.
Yeah, horror movie wise though. Do you know of any horror movie?
Oh, horror movie?
Yeah. Other than that werewolf movie. That's the only one I know that I'm looking forward to. I don't catch up as much.
There was rumors about the Friday the 13th series coming out this year.
Yes,
it was like a prequel, and I think it's supposed to be on Peacock. Peacock
okay.
out. Okay. I think I don't know because the whole rights to that film is kind of wonky because the original screenwriter has rights to Friday the 13th, but Paramount has distribution rights, and then Warner Brothers they pretty much own Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, and Freddy versus Jason, and they own I think a percentage of the reboot of Friday the 13th that came out like 2009, 2010. So it's all over the place.
You know, I did not mind that reboot of Friday.
No, I didn't either. I thought it was done well because they didn't have his mother take up the whole film. They just had her take up like, the opening scene, the opening segment of where you show her getting killed. Yeah. And then you see this little bitty, this figure boy come walking through the woods, find his mother dead. I think he grabbed her head and then grabbed the machete and just took off.
Yeah,
that opening sequence where he fucking stomps the guy, the girl in the sleeping bag was awesome. In the remake, that was an awesome opening sequence.
Oh, you mean when he hung up on that tree and she caught fire? Oh yeah, that shit was fucking. He roasted the fuck out her.
And then I was like, oh shit, this remake is actually. This is good. Like this is because you can always tell from I feel like the first kill.
Hey, Ohio, what's up? Go ahead, Thomas.
No. I thought that was good. And in that one, I think we also see his face at one point, like really see his face, right?
Because we were talking about it earlier. You talking about how he found the mask, right? Yeah. He went into that barn where that guy had I think the weed stash.
He was smoking the pot.
And he killed the guy because the guy took his mask off, the sack off his head and exposed his face. He killed the guy, and then when he looked in the mirror, and then he looked over to I think it was either the left or the right, and he saw that mask. He grabbed it and he put that shit on. That's when it was like, okay, now he about to really fuck somebody up.
It was good, right?
And see, I believe that's the part of Graybeard like the most, man.
Graybeard, what are we looking at? That thing looks good. What is that?
Oh, I finally unboxed this Harley Quinn. She's only 7 inches, but it's one of them Ross finds here. Let me blow.
Shit, that's McFarlane size right there. Oh
yeah, it's a DC Direct made by McFarlane. It is a DC Direct made by McFarlane. It is 7 inches tall. There she is.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Based on the Amanda Connor run in the comics. She got a little tush. And I know it's McFarlane because it is numbered.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He does that with his statues, just like
5,000 of these, and I'm treating it like a fucking toy.
Hey, as long as you keep it in pristine condition, you can actually get some money, man. If you ever decide to sell it.
I probably won't because it actually the box doesn't do it justice. It's once you get it out of the box that you actually get to appreciate it. She's gonna go up there on that McFarlane display. I got to figure out a way for her and Joker to get together, but they're gonna get together.
Tristan says, "Looks like your ex." God damn, you did all right, boy, buddy. That looks that, or is it the crazy stare you're talking about? The maniac stare.
I don't
Ooh,
know, man.
Indiana was crushing Alabama. Holy shit!
Yes, that was a surprise, and surprise in Ohio fell yesterday. That was, I think, like wow. I couldn't believe it.
If you were to, I told some friends of mine early in the season that Ohio was a little bit of smoke and mirrors this year. Strength of schedules has so much to do with it, but that team in that situation I'll say this: Urban Meyer, love him or hate him, was spot on when he said if Miami gets into the playoffs, that is going to be the team to beat, right? And so far they're living up to that billing. Like that is a potent team. So I don't know if it was Ohio not showing up or if it was just people waking up to how good Miami is.
I agree with you, and I add on to it. I think Ohio fucking goddamn didn't respect Miami enough, and Miami, on the other hand, did their motherfucking homework and said we're gonna play some fucking ball, and that's what they did. They played fucking ball, and Ohio didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
That dude got that interception. When he got that interception and ran it in, that pick six, I was like, oh shit, that motherfucker knew that ball was coming there. I was like, these boys came to play. They ain't fucking around. And it sounds like Indiana's fucking catching Alabama in the same, man.
Damn, Ultralight, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
What happened?
He was talking about how he had that Harley Quinn statue. And he said he wished he had bought another one because he gave the one he had away. He had bought one like 2 years ago at Ross.
Yeah, that's why
Damn,
I got mine out of Ross. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Hey, you know what? There'll be another chance of Ultra. There'll be another. Trust me.
Oh, I want to bring something up to you, RoughShod. I saw your video. You say you found Tatsu for like $15 at Walmart.
I think so. Toxic, you talking about the little one, the little guy Toxic?
No, Tatsu
from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
But you saw him at Ross, didn't you?
No, Walmart.
Walmart. Yeah,
he was on the.
There is one Walmart in my area that has a few tattoos left in it, like a very few. But the last time I was in it, they were marked at 15.
Yeah, that's like $20 below retail, man. And I wish I had held out because I would say about 2 weeks ago, I went to one of my Walmarts. I saw that bitch for like $22.
You jumped off.
And when I bought them I bought them like $10 over retail.
Damn.
Yeah, because that shipping got you.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, when it comes to that type of stuff, man. If you really want something, you have to go buy it. Especially if you know everybody else wants to get it. And that's the game you have to play. But I seen, where Walmart had their NECAs, where they restocked the NECAs and made them the new low price of $24.97. They're starting to all those are starting to now go to clearance at $17, which puts them right where with Ross had them at in the beginning.
Yeah.
But
like Legend here, Tony, he got me into it was Tony, Yojo Jerk, the Kanan, and Anthony's Customs. I saw their figures, the Operation Monster Force, and I kept looking at it. I was like, man, I can actually do a custom Frank Castle like before he became the Punisher. I can do one with one of them figures, right? And that's the one I saw you liked it. I got a notification on my Instagram. I posted photos of them on my Instagram. I took the Marvel Legends Bernthal Punisher head and neck, and I put them on that Operation Monster Force body. Worth every penny, bro.
Yeah.
If you're gonna buy those figures, I recommend getting the ones with the most accessories, the biggest loadout, because they're going what $40 a pop. That's like $10 under the maximum figures, and in my opinion, it's actually worth the value as compared to buying a Marvel Legend that comes with the same thing, but you're spending like what 50, $60 on it. Now, unless you're doing something like Tony, like Legend Series, and he spends $50 on a Maximum Spider-Man, yeah, it's worth it because you're gonna get a lot out of that figure. It's got better articulation. You can get them in positions that the average Marvel Legend figure you can't really do unless you dremel around the fucking ball joints and shit. You're not gonna get that type of articulation.
Hey,
So
it's crazy.
I yeah, like I can't blame him for wanting to spend $50 on a figure. And matter of fact, I'll be the first one to tell him, hey, look, man, if you think it's worth it and you really want it, I say go for it. Go for it.
Yeah,
I'm
listen,
Don't
the
know.
Monster Force loadouts are awesome. That's a great line. I honestly
Yeah,
think Monster Force is one of the better lines out there right now. Bang for your buck. I know people don't want to go down the rabbit hole because it's such a great
yeah.
line that if you're a completionist, you're gonna go down the rabbit hole. It's a
I'm
great
gonna give
line.
you the same advice Yojo Jerk gave me. He's like, look, if you're gonna buy them, like I said, the Dracula,
Mhm.
the agents,
Mhm.
the ones that don't come with a lot of stuff. He was like, unless you really want them, don't get them. Get the stuff like the Delta Red troop builders. You don't even have to get a whole bunch of them. Like you can take some of the fodder from them and you can make villains out of them,
yeah.
like
Mhm.
just random villains. You, as a matter of fact, the heads I think they even fit on Valorverse.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
would, right? That would be the same. They should. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think they use sort of like the same ball pad system with the head scopes. And see if you take out the neck on the Monster Force, you apply a little heat at the bottom. You can put neck and head scopes from GI Joes, Marvel Legends on them. You can create your own figures.
I
Now
love stuff like that.
you're barking up old Frank Dumont tree as far as customizing though. He got a few of the monster for us though. If he was here, he'd be showing them right
Yeah,
now.
somebody we know dropped a Monster Force. I think it's a custom. It's that the guy that's called the King with the tentacles, and then but he put wings
Um.
on it. It came
Oh,
up
I
my
think
feed today.
Oh.
I
Uh.
feel like
The
it might have
Forgotten
been,
King.
yeah, it
Was
was
it
the
the
Forgotten
Forgotten King?
King. Yeah, it was a Forgotten King, but someone put wings on him, and
Oh shit.
it looks so sick, like these demon wings. I want to say it might have been Crayon Slayer, but I don't want to start throwing names up. But it's somebody in our community that we all know, and it came on my feed today, and I was like, and I wasn't certain because I'm not that familiar with the line, so I didn't want to say great custom because I was like, I don't think it ever came with demon wings.
Yeah.
So right, so I should have dropped the comment anyways. But yeah, yeah, it was fucking cool, dude. I love when people kit bash stuff like that. Customs are
Yeah.
awesome.
Like with
Thank you,
with
Tristan.
my
Yeah.
custom Frank Castle, I use certain stuff from Gridiron, like the thigh holster. That and the 1911 that came from Gridiron Studios. That he actually sells that as a separate piece,
Hmm.
and it has like a double-sided tape on one part, and it can actually attach to anything, and that sucker will hold. Unless you use a lot of pressure to pull it off, it will stay in place. It won't move.
I love it. No, I love stuff like that. Like, you know what? Now I'm gonna be obsessed, and I'm actually gonna have to look for this. This it's gonna
Hey,
take me.
Go on Amazon and find that thin roll of double-sided tape.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually use that to attach like holsters and stuff to like the your chest rig, or either like if you got a shotgun holster, you can attach it to the back of the your figure's backpack or something like that. You can just mix and match everything you want. It comes in handy.
Let me see if I could. I'm gonna try and find this image while you guys are. Oh, I think you're. What are you looking for, Graybeard?
Oh, I got just the tidbits. I had forgotten Mandalorian and Grogu are also coming out this year in
They certainly
2026.
are. Certainly are.
Oh,
Street Fighter, Doom Part 3
Yep.
oh yeah.
of the universe,
Oh yeah, movies this year are going to be bangers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Evil Dead Burn. What?
I heard about that.
Scream 7?
Yeah, Scream again. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've been in production for a little bit
Oh my.
on
I think
that
they
one.
went with a new cast though, right? Scream. I think they went with the new cast. I think the one girl said some anti-Semitic stuff.
Right here it says Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox return to the
Right.
franchise.
Yeah. So I think they've gone back to the original. Right. Not the young lady who was in that vampire movie recently. And I don't think Jenna Ortega's coming back either.
Nah,
No,
she's doing Wednesday and shit.
they locking her in. They keeping her.
Which sucks because I thought they were fun. It's always fun you get new blood. Like I don't mind going back to original people, but I'm like, okay, listen. Watching a 50-year-old Nev Campbell run around is not the same. I love you, Nev, but you're a Canadian. I know.
I tell you one. It's not horror, but it's a great show because I kind of fell out with certain TV shows, but that one Reacher with Alan Rickman,
Oh, Reacher. Yeah, it's a great show.
that shit is
Yeah.
that's a banger, right?
Both seasons
I'm
are
waiting.
fantastic.
Oh, they had 3 already.
Oh,
Tell
am I
you what
thinking?
else. I'll
Oh,
tell
was
you
it
what
3?
else.
Was it 3 that just came out with the big boy, the mountain dude?
Yeah, cause
Oh,
I
okay,
mean
sorry. Yeah.
he fucked Alan Richter up in that one. He fucked
Yeah,
him up
dude.
in that one.
That guy is he not in the new Street Fighter film? I think that guy's in the new Street
Yeah,
Fighter film. Yeah.
yeah, he plays the big Russian guy.
Yeah. He's fucking massive.
Yeah. No CGI on that motherfucker right there. He's big.
Not at all. And there's a spinoff coming with the girl.
Oh yeah.
She's getting her own show.
Neely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be good too.
And see, I think season 4 comes out this year.
Nice. No, I like Alan Rich. I
Yeah.
love that. Preacher's been good. What are you looking at? Ooh, SH. I wish they were bigger though.
Well, the other thing that's going to be coming down this year too is we got the new season of Monarch coming on down the
That
road.
looks good.
I gotta get into that.
You haven't seen it yet? Yeah, it's good, brother.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
that is very interesting. Very interesting story. Oh
No,
man,
it's
but
legit.
I guess we're going to get some Godzilla and some Crab
Oh
Oh, it
shit.
is.
with it.
It is Crayon Slayer. Can I share this? I don't think he's gonna mind. Crayon Slayer, I think you'll like the shout out. But this is what he did.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang
no
on,
worries,
let's
no
see
worries.
here.
Hopefully you can all see this and it doesn't get glitched.
No. Hang on here. Hang on. We can do this. Hang on. I got to do a little rearranging. Crab, you go over there. Boom. Hang on. Boom. We'll give Crayon Slayer
Oh,
his
shit.
due. There it is.
Crayon Slayer, my man, that is a freaking awesome cut. That is the is that the Forgotten King? I it feels like that's his face.
I
might be
think that's
wrong.
the translucent one.
Right. Like that is
Yeah,
a
'cause they-
cool ass custom, man.
Yeah, because they had a line on translucent figures of some of their season
So-
1 characters, I think. Yeah.
So
Oh
that's
shit.
yeah. So Crayon Slayer, man, good on you, brother. Sorry I didn't shout you. I wasn't sure that the
Son of a
Yeah.
Crayon Slayer. You said that was on Instagram? You said, was that on Instagram?
no, that's that's one of his posts on YouTube. He posted
Oh,
yeah, it's
shit.
it's a post. So
Shout out his channel real quick. What's his channel?
son of a we'll go back to that, sorry.
Yeah, I think you're right. Son of a
It's son of a
Crayon
Crayon
Slayer.
Slayer, yeah.
All right, y'all go check him
He's a
out.
cool dude, first of all. He's always in all the chats, really cool dude. And
Oh yeah.
but yeah, that was one of the better customs I'd seen, and I was like, God damn. So I thought I'd share that. I'm glad I found it. But yeah, kind of cool. Thanks for letting me show that, man.
So this is, according to TKD, this is the second form of Destroyer. That is what this is. Thank you, TKD.
All right.
It reminds me of what we just saw last night on motherfucking Stranger Things. It really,
No spoilers.
it really does. I ain't saying
No
nothing.
spoilers.
I think there's a copyright there going on, y'all. I really do. Oh, now that looks sick. I don't know what that is, but it's sure as hell longer than what the aliens have.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, don't get me
that's a cool pose.
don't get me started on that franchise, man. Please don't. Don't.
After Earth was awesome.
Oh, this is
What's it?
uh,
I never got a
it's nice
chance to
looking.
watch that yet.
Watch it. I know it's been a love-hate relationship, but watch that, and then sometime in the future we'll circle back to that. See how you
All right,
love.
I got you.
Yeah, this is I love, like, I can't tell you how many
Yeah.
times I've almost pulled the trigger on these SH monster arts, but when I saw the scale, damn.
Well, we got a little bit bigger scale here from them. This might be in your arena.
Oh.
If that's the same Godzilla
Yeah.
that we've been looking at, things have picked up big time. What the fuck, man? This thing is like a transformer.
Yeah, man. If they went, yeah, see, now that the one on the
Wait a
right,
minute. We need
yeah.
to discuss. Wait a minute. What the hell is going on here?
it's picked up Godzilla there, I think. Or yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but where did it get that damn big? Does it have two pieces that make it bigger? Or is that a whole
No,
new
I think
thing?
that was it carrying Godzilla, right? I can't see it too well.
Yeah, it's carrying. You
Season
barely.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only issue I ever had with SH Figure Arts is like their the quote unquote 6-inch line. They're not actually 6 inch, they like 5.9, 5.10.
Yeah, that's right, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's very frustrating. Like, the
Yeah.
disconnect between all toy makers and everybody, like, I can't tell you how many 1/10 or 1/7 scale I have, and they're like, some of them are 4 or 5 inches off. And
Oh
yeah.
you're like, Jesus Christ! Like, this is a 1/10 scale statue that's like 31 inches. You're like, I don't know in what universe that's 1/10, but
And that's why I passed on that InArt Batman Arkham Origins figure. Because it was advertised as 1/12, and that sucker is like 7.5 inches.
Yes, that's right. We were talking about that on our stream last week. People were saying that a lot of people opted out because of that lack of scalability with the other figures from InArt. But InArt apparently
Yeah.
released a statement on it too.
Yeah, but my thing is like, what are you gonna do to fix it? That's my gripe.
And if they're acknowledging it, maybe they are. I don't know, though. I don't know how far into production they are. I don't know when that's supposed to release, but they've acknowledged it. I don't know what they said in the press release, to be honest with you. This is fucking wild, though. What is this?
This is Terminator from InArt.
This is InArt?
That's that 1/6. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, because Alpha brought this up earlier this week.
Yeah, that's where I saw this at. It was Alpha Action Figure Addict. Thank you for showing us this.
Yeah, see, if they had this in 1/12, I'll be all on it, but I don't want to go down that 1/6 rabbit hole, man. Because that'll fucking break my pockets.
Oh, it will. It will. Hey, Jorge.
Hey, Jorge. Happy New Year.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would never knock it. I ain't gonna say it looks like garbage or anything. I'm never gonna say that. But I just can't. I can't take that chance, man. I can't go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Unless it's something I know I would never get in 1/12 scale, I can't do it.
No, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't. I kind of reneged on that Batman Returns weight from McFarlane. Cause I was like, I'm gonna wait and see what Mattel does.
Oh man, look at that jacket though, man. Somebody fucking.
Oh shit.
Some kid. Hey y'all. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Some child made this jacket, man. somewhere else other than this country. I'm pretty sure. 100% sure. But look at that shit, man. Fucking zipper looked like it actually worked.
You'll never see Mattel do anything like that, bro.
Not likely.
Mm-mm. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of their soft goods is great, but I mean, Hot Toys, all these third-party companies, they're fucking killing it.
But my hot toys do, like, the thing I tell people is you have to treat your hot toys. It's not just set it and forget it. Like you have to moisturize the leather. You have to treat it once in a while. You have to, like, there's some upkeep, you know what I mean? Which is why a good portion of my stuff stays in box, because I don't want to expose it to air, which it kind of defeats the purpose.
Hey, Virgo.
Yep. She showed up now, y'all. She's coming on.
Hey, Lady V. What's up, Ahsoka? Cool.
Hello.
Oh, here you go.
I hope you're not coming in from work.
Yep.
Yep.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
The drive was long.
Mm.
It's about
Mm.
2 minutes from here to her office.
It's what, 15 minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Yeah, but still, it's still. You're getting up, you're getting out. It's
Yeah.
Oh man. So I wonder, I mean, this thing must have various heads to put on it.
hey, yo, Joe Daddy, what's up, brother?
Yeah, it looked like it's got head articulation on it, so yeah, it would be easy to kind of pull it off, hop and swap.
Look at that fumbling. Come on now, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm.
No, this looks amazing. I mean, listen, InArt
Oh
is
shit.
absolutely passionate. Like, they're on their game.
Yeah.
If you're going to break into the 1/6 scale and then even 1/12 scale, like, you got to bring it, and they've brought every figure so far. I haven't seen a
Yeah.
bad. Now,
Yeah,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think the most I ever had was like the NECA, but I had like the regular version. I ain't had the battle damage one.
Yeah. Now I have heard from somebody on a show that their InArt was a little loosey goosey, whatever you call that, when it's like really, like, the legs are
Oh.
wobbly, and they had
Wobbly legs, yeah, I know what you're talking
they,
about.
they had to put some kiki or whatever that stuff is in there to kind of harden it up a little. But there was also somebody in that same stream that was saying he has a bunch of them and he's never had an issue. So you manufacture enough stuff, you have to have a few that slip through, but they all look amazing to me. I really want what was the cat girl, Anne Hathaway.
Oh yeah.
I like that Anne Hathaway cat girl. You say what you want about Anne Hathaway, she looked stunning as cat girl.
Oh yeah. Now the thing that threw me off was the fact that they kind of rushed that whole Nolan verse. They rushed through it. They didn't take the time with it. They just tried to put everything out all at once. You can't rush through all that stuff. You gotta take your time, pace it right. That way you can increase, what's the word I'm looking for? You gotta increase interest in the films, in the series. If you just rush it and not really put much effort into storytelling, it's gonna show. It's gonna show.
Yeah, the third one was yes. The third one was a complete miss to me. But the first
And
two are
yeah, like I think Chad was talking about it on his stream. He was like the issue he had with like Ra's al Ghul, whichever one you want to refer to him as, is they didn't implement the Lazarus pit in the first one. They made it more real world, like just a group of assassins instead of being like the actual League of Assassins. I get they were trying to do their own thing, but it would have been cool to kind of implement that.
Right?
yeah,
I kind
I
of wish
get
they
that.
did.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think that's the thing we all struggle with at the end of the day is who's the movie for? Is it for my spouse who's never read a comic book in her life and she loves it and she's going to go see
exactly.
it? Or is it for right? Me or you that's read it. And they're like, oh, you should have, and they also, it's so tough, man, especially with comic
Mhm.
book, anything with such deep lore to make everybody happy. Like Motu's got a hell of a job ahead of them. Like if that movie hits it, I think even at 70%, I think everybody's gonna be happy, but there's still gonna be people that are gonna be pissed off no matter what they do.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna be
Like
like,
I
go ahead.
like Chad, he bust my balls. He like, man, Tim Burton Batman was fucking garbage. Like he be fucking with me. Like he legitimately don't like it, but he like, hey look, man, if you like it, I'm happy for you, bro. But like he tells me why he doesn't like it, and I explain to him why I like it, and he gets
Yep,
it.
yep,
And we agree to disagree respectfully, and we're still cool.
of
Like
course.
I may not like. All right, Bobby Vallo likes the Batman. He likes that version.
Hmm.
I basically said in the chat that was fucking dog shit. Just
Yeah,
my opinion. But I said there were certain things about it I did like. For instance, Colin Farrell's character, he should have been what's the name of him? Rupert
Uh,
Thorne.
yes, right,
He would
right,
have made
right.
a good Rupert Thorne. Or he would have made a better Carmine Falcone before he got that scar. Okay, you know in the film he had a scar on his face, right? If they had waited and gave him that scar halfway through the film by Catwoman, there you go. You
That
could have had
fucking
him in the seat. You could have had him in the sequel as
yeah,
Rupert Thorne.
fair enough. But that Penguin TV show was sick.
Oh
boy.
yeah.
That
And
was
see, the thing is, I kind of separated myself from Batman. I just treated it like a mob television
yes,
show. That's it.
correct. That's it.
And it was good. Like even now, if I go back and watch it, I don't even call him the Penguin. I just call him Oz. That's it.
Well, Batman has always been hanging around with the gangsters, man. That's one of the main villains.
Yeah.
Throwaway villains that they use for him is the gangsters. I mean, they just been through. They've been in that story since the beginning. So
Hmm.
they're always the mob thing is always. I think that's the right way to go with the Batman is to treat it that way more than the superhero, super fantastic type of thing it is because a lot of his stories weren't like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
Joker would get it. They would get eccentric at the end and stuff like that. But usually, it's
Hmm.
just a cop, a catch a criminal type of story going on where he's trying to figure it out, and it's all
Hmm.
about how they write it, and then trick you into thinking it's somebody that it ain't or something crazy like that.
Yeah, because like in the Tim Burton film, he basically started out as that, a gangster. Joker started out as a gangster. And he went psycho once he fell in that vat of chemicals. So
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it's the same thing, similar. Except he took it way too far. That motherfucker tried to gas all of Gotham.
no, that's
I
Joker
mean,
style. That's Joker
oh
style.
yeah,
He want to kill everybody,
yeah.
but I mean, I go back and I look. I'm like, I'm talking. Like I said, I ran up on Batman with Super Friends and fucking Adam West. That's what was Batman. So when Michael Keaton and them came around, I was like, that's a major upgrade to what I've been getting. So I can't
Hmm.
complain about Michael Keaton Batman. Now, as bad as I want to complain about Adam West and that crazy shit, I can't because it's just too over the top.
And it
And
laid down the foundation.
yeah, lay
So
down the
you got
foundation.
yeah. 'Cause I kind of grown to appreciate it for what it was. Now, as far as like animated shows,
Oh, the animated
Batman
series.
the animated series, that
That's it.
still holds up to this day.
It does. It
Oh
does.
yeah,
Hmm. And
yeah.
then Tony, Legend series, Tony, his favorite one is from 2004. The Batman, that animated series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty good. It was different, but it was real good, especially the way they did the Penguin, little fat pudgy fella doing martial arts and shit, jumping around like a damn cruiserweight. That shit was funny as hell.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
and
like you say. I'm all for like you like what you like, and I don't have to like it, but I'm also not gonna come at you for you liking it, right? I mean, you're talking to a Star Wars guy, so if you want to be somebody who has a fan base under attack for the last
Bro, do
years.
you know how much I got my balls busted when I told people my own history with Star Wars? Do you know how bad I got my balls busted?
I can't
To the point
imagine.
to where normal people would cry under that. I'd be like, hey, look, man, I mean, at least I'm honest with you. Like I told people, the only two Star Wars films I saw weren't even Star Wars. They were Ewoks.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
I told that to Just Jeff. He's like, did your parents not love you?
Who
This
subjected you
fucking
to
looked at
this?
this. Uh,
That's funny.
yeah.
That's
I mean,
funny.
don't get me wrong. I plan on watching the first three because who was it? I think it was I think it was Scott Hughes. He said, "Hey, look, at least watch the first three, and if you like those, but you don't want to go any further, then you're good. You're good."
Yeah. No, that's fair. No, that's actually fair. Actually, yeah, yeah, that's good
Yeah.
advice. Good advice. Now I'm going to let you because you guys had a good interview going. I wanted to pop in as I got the link invite, say hello to you all, but I want to sit back now and give you as much a spotlight, Justin. It's been fun to get to know you here, so I want to get back to getting to know you more. You
Well,
could
hey,
tell
look,
us.
anytime if you want to pop in and just say something, hey, feel free.
Oh, brother, I appreciate it.
Oh,
Graybeard and I are gonna have all the time in the world tomorrow night to chat. So
all righty, y'all.
thank you all, and yeah, all right. So you guys went to movies. What's next, Graybeard? This is your first interview. I'm enjoying it.
Well, he was talking about horror films, right?
That's right. That's where you guys left off. Horror films.
Well, you know what? I will say let's shift a tad bit because I have just recently been, let's see, what's the correct way to say it? Personally given a personal copy of Predator Into the Badlands for my personal review. Uh Came from Russia, but that's fine. I checked it out. I can't knock it. I really can't knock it. I like what I saw. I like where it was going. I'm ready to see another one, hopefully. But I did check out Predator Bat Into the Bad. Is that what it is? Into the Badlands?
No.
No,
Uh, it's just
Badlands.
called Badlands.
All right, that's what I saw.
Yeah. Here's what I say about it because I kind of troll people about it, just jokingly. I said, I made the comment. I was like, hashtag it's a gay predator. I did that to make my boy Sakana laugh.
Uh,
It wasn't a bad film, but if you ask me to compare it to the originals, I'll tell you straight up, hey, look, the first two holds up way better than anyone that came after. It's hard to top it because you're sitting there steady trying to chase lightning in a bottle. It don't happen just at the snap of a finger.
right,
You,
right,
you,
right.
and that's the bad part is a lot of them are trying to. Oh, we got to make sure it lives up to the original. Well, we got to make sure it makes just as much money as the original too. You can't think like that. You got to think of a you got to think of a way to make it where it not only holds up to the original concept, but at the same time, it exceeds expectations and becomes its own thing.
I hear you.
And that,
I like that they're willing to go down into that universe, and
yeah, give,
especially like just with Alien Earth and that TV show. I like that they're going down that hole a little bit more than
Ultra
just
Liger. I also like Prey. Um, I'm not gonna say it's better than Predator 2. I will put them neck and neck. Just my preference. I'll put them neck and neck because the way I see it, they're connected because of that pistol.
Hey, where JB from? Where you from, Justin?
I'm from Holliston, North Carolina.
Oh, okay, never mind. You got the wrong country accent. Fuck Alabama. Your ass is on the couch. See y'all bitches later. Get the fuck out.
Roll
Hey,
Tide.
Virgo, you cool, you cool. Hey, I don't really. No offense, I'm not really big on football. My thing is, I back whoever's gonna win me the most money.
You see that number 7 on that shirt? That's who you bet on, baby.
Yeah.
Bet on black. We good. Okay,
Oh,
you
man.
may proceed.
So Alabama gone, y'all.
Fuck Alabama.
I would say that's the second upset. First one happened yesterday. Second one
yeah.
today. Oh Lord, we're getting close. Oh well, yeah, we got time. We got time. Oh, it's getting close to game time, y'all. But we got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Oh, you good, bro?
Oh no.
Alabama.
Let's see here. I gotta think.
No, I didn't know your ass was as look. I said he just as country as I am. I said I'm so because just
Oh hell yeah.
let me tell you
Hey.
something. I was in the bed the other night. Fuck whatever y'all was talking about. I gotta get this out. So I was laying in the bed the other night. I said, who the fuck is in there talking? Because I know who I thought it was. And I was like, hell no, you're not in the bed for this motherfucker. Especially if it's who I thought it was. But then when I found out who it was, I was mad as motherfucking hell. I ain't got the goddamn bed. When I knew it was you, I said, oh, fucking shit. I said, ain't this about a bitch?
Hey, us Native Americans down here, we got a country ass accent, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah.
Right.
Ain't it? Do you know
Yeah.
my job told me they hire Southerners because of how we talk?
No, Lord.
You know, I would be mad, but you know what? I feel more comfortable talking to somebody with a southern accent than I do with an uppity ass New York accent. Now Tony, Legend Series, exception, cool guy, down to earth, got more of that street smart accent, New York accent. I don't know how the fuck he do it. He can just switch that shit, you know, within a snap of a finger. Especially when he go into the
JB, not a finger.
yeah, like, just like that. He'll go to Estelle.
Save my
He'll
life.
switch over to Randy Savage. Switch over to Hogan.
Ain't it though? Don't he sound just like him?
He had my ass dying laughing this morning. I was telling him we was up to like close to 6 o'clock in the morning just bullshitting, laughing our ass off.
They went long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were doing like a watch along on the LSWA because he had it from like somewhere around 3 or a little after 3. We were gonna do like a watch along of LSWA. Oh my god, I wish y'all were there. Y'all missed it. That shit was funny as hell. He and Mikey had my ass dying.
Oh no, I had to what's called it. He sent me that. He actually sent me the link to get in. I didn't know he did that, and I didn't know until till like late last night. But Virgo was going to bed, so I was like, no, I just what's called. I sent him back. I said, I'm sorry, I missed it because I didn't realize he had sent me the link. I went in there on YouTube because man, I'm old man. I don't fuck around on the phone like that. But so usually once I do something, I just sit the phone down. I don't even look at it no more. Like right now, just the phone in front of me, I ain't looking at it. It's just sitting there. Lord knows who done message and ass shit, but I don't know because I just don't. It doesn't get my attention like that. But
Oh yeah.
what you call it, really? He sent me the link for that shit last night, and I was like, then I when I looked, I was like, this morning when I looked, I was like, is he still on? I was like, let me see. If he's still on. He said he was going to marathon. But I was like, nope, it was over. But I was like, God damn, man, he did 6.5 hours. I like, tough. That's tough. But if you're having a good time, it flies.
Yeah. And you want to know what's even funnier? Even after the stream ended, we were still in the damn, like the backstage area, just bullshitting the whole time, just laughing our ass off. Especially Fox. She was dying fucking laughing at the shit that Tony and Mikey was doing.
Yeah, I bet.
Especially Tony keep going. Yeah, he kept going over there hitting that soundboard, doing that whole Joe Hendricks shit.
Yeah, I believe in Joe Hendricks.
Yeah,
You got to hit the clap. Why you hit the clap?
Yeah, if you watch the end of the stream, I kept fucking with it. I was like, hey Tony, before I go, I gotta say one more thing, man. One more thing. Joe Hendry. He went and pressed that fucking button again. She got fucking mad.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's a catchy tune. It's a catchy tune.
Oh
It is a
yeah.
catchy.
Hell, he making a lot of money off that shit.
Wave your hands from side to side. Say, I believe in Joe
Oh.
Hendry. Joe Hendry.
Oh, I know what I can do.
I'm not surprised he got called up either.
Boom. Aha. Oh man.
Better than John Cena's last match.
Oh, I don't even. Oh.
Yeah, I hate the way they did that. Like if he had just passed out, I would have been like, okay. But that whole grinning and then tapping out, nah, nah.
I didn't like.
I,
I didn't like him tapping out because I was like that. I'm like the first thing in my mind. I was like, this motherfucker made a damn money off of Never Give Up.
mm-hmm.
And he taps out. I'm like, they should have, the ref calling the match would have been better in that regard, than just him. He actually tapped. You gave up, John Cena. You gave up. What the fuck? We still got Peacemaker, y'all. We still got Peacemaker, though.
Well, it goes back to the whole Undertaker thing. There was a debate over whether or not he should have lost at WrestleMania at all. And I replayed that in my head so many times. I'm like, look, all y'all could have done if y'all didn't want Brock Lesnar to lose with a tombstone or something, have it where he's in the corner, he's mounting a punch, there's an exposed turnbuckle, Taker lifts him up, and instead of giving him a last ride, drop back, Lesnar's head hit the post or the exposed turnbuckle. He turns around, gets choke slammed. He lifts up Lesnar, tombstone him, pin him 1, 2, 3. That way you can say, well, Taker beat him, but he didn't beat him clean, but he still beat him clean. It protects Lesnar.
I think if they wanted to have the streak end, he should have never came back. I would have been like, Taker should have been like, look, if y'all want me to lose, that should be it. That y'all should save that for when I leave. When I'm ready to hang it up, that's when you should let the streak die. Let it die right there. That would have been, I think, would have been epic. But like I said, it has to be final. It's like, look, I ain't coming back. There ain't gonna be no, a few years down the road, I'm gonna, all of a sudden I'm gonna get into a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
No, it ain't no. It's over. It is over. Like really legit over. There's no more Undertaker. Yeah, I'm gonna shake the hands and kiss the baby shit. I'll get paid for that, signing autographs. That's fine, but not going back in the ring at all.
Yeah.
Not even close. I would have saved that. I'd have been like, that should be my final. My final thing is to let the streak be over and that be it. Let it end like that. But I don't know how long they would have wanted them to keep going though.
Yeah. Because he already had a bad hip at that point. Because he even said he worked for over 20 plus years with a fucked up hip, and he didn't.
Dudes are fucked up.
Yeah, but see, his was so.
But
they said
eventually it will.
Yeah, they said his was so bad that the little ball joint that connects your upper hip and your leg to your waist and shit. He said it has so much bone spurs around it that built up over the years. They literally had to grind it all down and put like a titanium steel cap over that motherfucker.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how. Cause he said it started from when he kept doing the how he would walk the ropes for old school. When he was Mean Mark, he used to come off the top rope with an elbow.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see here. I wanted to ask where you're at. Do they have low budget wrestling? Is there a freaking tent that you go to every 2 months or some shit like that where you can see low budget wrestling? You're in North Carolina, there's got to be low budget wrestling in your area. Folks, if y'all don't know what low budget wrestling is, aka independent wrestling, because I'm not going to
There,
lie, I did not like independent wrestling. I was like, I will never go to a show like that. I ain't going to lie. I was like, totally. Virgo can attest to this. I was against low budget wrestling. I really was. I really was. And then finally, Alan Angels, of all people, Alan Angels coming down this way to low budget wrestling. That finally she had something to talk me into going to see low budget wrestling. So we went. She got her picture with Alan and all that. Had a good old time. And then the next time it was like we got to sit on the front row. And that's when it all went to shit from there.
what's that, Sam?
What up? What up, Sam?
So you yeah, wrestling you.
Hmm?
Well, most
Yeah,
of the independents are like in the major city. I'm like, I think the closest major city I'm near is Raleigh, and that's over an hour drive.
Okay.
The last independent wrestling show I've been to, I think it was called like NCWA or NCW for like North Carolina, and there were a few names that I saw there that I recognized, but they weren't like the top echelon of pro wrestling, like the legends.
We can trust you, JB. You say wrestling.
Wrestling.
You say wrestling. We trust you, dog. That's it. It's a wrap. Say no more. It's over. Like, yes, wrestling. Yeah, he can say.
Now, the last time I've been to one that was real recognizable was NWA, and that was back in like 97, 98 ish. It was it was around the time Junkyard Dog passed away
Oh, good grief.
because they had a 10-bell salute at the beginning of the show, and the headline act was the Rock and Roll Express versus the Sheep Herders.
You know.
And I think the match before that was Tatanka versus Mr. Hughes.
No, he did say that old name.
Mr. Hughes.
Not
Hey,
the
hey.
tacos, the tacos or whatever.
Hey, that's a fellow Native American down this way.
Stop right there, everybody. Mr. Hughes still makes appearances down this way every once in a while. Quite recently, as maybe a year or two ago, he makes his rounds down here. I've seen his name on posters. I have a standard. I will say this: I do have a standard for low budget wrestling, and there's some low budget wrestling that I got to stay away from. But if ever he makes it to the shows we go to, he's around here. He still is. I see it. I ain't lying. I see Mr. U shit all the time. He is still working it, y'all. I don't know what he looked like today. They never show his picture. I know it's going downhill because they don't show his picture. They show his old picture, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man.
Well, I can tell you right now, he's not as big as he used to be, like in the
I bet
the early '90s.
I bet.
Yeah, cause he actually dropped some weight during his time in WWF too, like the later years.
I bet.
Yeah,
The competition was getting fierce. The boys were
yeah.
getting
Hey, did Jim Cornette did you ever hear the story that Jim Cornette told about Mr. Hughes? He has a disorder where like he can be just either standing straight up still or just be sitting still and he'll just automatically fall asleep. Like he was in a tag match with Vader against the Steiner brothers. He legitimately fell asleep on the apron during that match before Vader tagged him in. He legitimately fell asleep standing up like this in the corner right before Vader tagged him.
In the chat, is that narcolism? Is that what that is? I believe that's
yeah.
I think that's what it's for, where you can fall asleep just anywhere, anytime, kind of sort of.
Yeah, that's what happened to him. He was just standing there like but you couldn't tell because he had the fucking sunglasses on with a strap around his.
Right. Yep. Yep. Yep.
So I think that's one of the reasons why he did that gimmick.
It might be. It might be.
Yeah. Because right before that, his name was the Big Cat in WCW.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man. My grandmother, she had a shitload of those old VHS tapes when I was growing up. So
that's why I didn't like Big Bubba. When Big Bubba showed up, I'm like, you're the white version of Mr. Hughes. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is going on here? That's what I mean. Seriously, when I first saw Big Bubba, I was like, I like Mr. Hughes, man. And then Big Bubba became Big Boss Man, then everything changed.
well, here's the thing though. Mr. Hughes actually took that gimmick.
Really?
Yeah, think about it. Doing Jim Crockett Promotions.
Hang on real quick. I gotta apologize up to the heavens. I am sorry that I was mistaken. I really am. Please don't strike me down for being incorrect. Mr. Hughes, how the hell do you steal somebody's shit? I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Hughes made it look better. He made it look better.
Well, see,
boss man, he made it look better.
If you go back to Starrcade '86, like during the mid '80s of Jim Crockett Promotion, that's when Big Bubba came along. He was actually he was sort of like the enforcer for the Midnight Express, and he was like he was Jim Cornette's bodyguard.
Big Bubba. Oh
yeah, because like he was Big Bubba Rogers in the mid to late '80s until he went to WWF. Then when he came back to WCW in like '93, they called him the Boss because they couldn't use Big Boss Man. Right, then they changed him to the Guardian Angel, and then by late '94, early '95, he went back to being Big Bubba Rogers. Yeah.
I thought he went by like did he go by Ray Trailer?
Yeah, after he got kicked out of the NWO.
Oh man.
Yeah, cause he joined the Dungeon of Doom. Then he jumped from the Dungeon of Doom to NWO, and then he got kicked out of NWO, and then jumped and started being Ray Trailer.
Hey, Tristan had a good question there, man. Whatever happened to Giant Gonzalez? I'm pretty sure I know.
He passed away.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think he had the same problem that Paul White, the Big Show, had. Cause he had
too big.
But see, he had a tumor on his pituitary gland. That's why he's so fucking huge. And it wasn't until I think it wasn't until like the early '90s he actually had surgery to remove that tumor and to fix that issue. So he stopped growing in size, but because of that, he was stuck at like 7'2", something like that. So Paul White, because of that I think it was like a tumor or something. Because of that, that's why he's so fucking big. But it didn't get too out of control like with Andre the Giant.
Right. Andre was huge. Man, that dude was ridiculous.
7'5", 500 and 25, 30 pounds.
Great Khali's still kicking, right?
Oh yeah. He's actually, I think the only issue he ever had, I think, was with his back.
Oh yeah, he had it. Fuck yeah, man! You could tell by the way he stood, the way he walked, the way he moved.
Yeah.
Shit, it's like
this
shit fused or something.
And he spent a couple years in Japan. Those rings are hard as concrete.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember them guys. But I do like the independent wrestling now, man. There's hardly ever a big name that comes. Our independent wrestling, it is really like, let me think. Hang on. I'm trying to think of the biggest name that's been in there. Heath Slater, man. That's the biggest name. That's the biggest name. Heath Slater. That's it. That's the top. Because I still Heath Slater's got a little bit more pull for me than Alan Angels. He's been around longer, so I would say Heath Slater was the
Yeah.
best. Now we had some dudes come up through us though, man. I've seen some kids come through. Carly Bravo, who wrestles on Ring of Honor and AEW, he come up through there.
Okay.
He come up through there. I got many a photo with him.
Now,
Also through Ring of Honor, I don't know where he's at now. I really don't. I really know. But Anthony Henry, Heart of the World, he was in Ring of Honor. He came up. We saw him come up through many a time. And then currently, you would have Sean Legacy. We've seen him many a time here. He is from here.
okay.
And now he's over there on that he was on that, what is it, the Evolve shit. Hey Banjo, what's up?
Uh-oh.
You heard his name. Come here, Banjo. Come here. She'll be back. But yeah, he was on Evolve, and I know he's done some NXT matches.
Oh yeah.
Come here.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people coming from the independents trying to get with either WWE, TNA, AEW, AAA, CMLL, New Japan.
I think in the end, I know there'll be some people that don't want to go, but the majority of them are all looking to go to the WWE. In the end, that's the biggest show. That's the biggest show you got on the planet for wrestling. I know Mexico and Japan have got some large events, but nothing like WrestleMania, man. That it is the pinnacle. It is fucking. It's it. It is it. It's it. There won't be unless somehow they screw up the business altogether. I don't think there will be any other wrestling organization on top. Not in my lifetime. I don't think there will be any other one. That one, it's got it all, man. It's done went completely global. They done bought AAA. I don't care what they say, what type of partnership they got. They done bought them guys. I swear they have. But I like what they're doing. I actually like watching those things from them. Because I like luchador action, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like.
Oh yeah.
I'm a faithful. Ever since Lucha Underground, man, that was it. I'm not fucking. I'm in on luchadors. They done proved their worth to me. I don't see crazy fucking shit on Lucha Underground. Y'all ain't seen that shit? Find it somewhere, man.
I tell you one thing I do miss. I miss how they presented the cruiserweights in WCW. I kind of wish they had done a better job in WWE when they brought the cruiserweight division back, because they fumbled it.
What did they did? What was it called, like the 205 Live, that bullshit? But it's just
that's where they fucked it up.
They made it its own thing, and I'm like, no, y'all just need to just have a cruiserweight belt and have some dudes fight for that shit, because it just added into the show. That's something extra, you know. That's a belt you can drop on Monday Night Raw. Well, Monday Night Raw. That's a belt you can drop on SmackDown. It doesn't matter. It isn't something you have to save. And them dudes be doing it, man. The little dudes be doing it.
Hell yeah.
And
see, they could have had that belt as a cross promotional championship belt. So like what they do with the women's tag titles, but they fumbled it. They tried to make it exclusive to Raw, and then they had their own show, 205 Live. I mean, they screwed it up.
No, you need to have, because when you just have it exclusive to one thing, man, then it's like you limit the amount of people that can be involved. And that's like, if you got a belt, you need to have at least a decent pool of people to be fighting for that shit, so that you can keep it going. But
it's just like the world title. You got two world titles, and instead of having two, just have one and make it a cross brand championship. And then just have the US belt on SmackDown, have the Intercontinental belt on Raw, have one world champion, one world heavyweight champion, go in between both brands. That's all they had to do.
It's I give up. I give up on the belts because I know that they're just trying to have more belts to make it more, to have more people fighting for belts. That's really all it's about. But
AEW is more guilty.
I would, if I'm the WWE, I would establish that the WWE title is the number one title. The second heavyweight championship should be number 2, followed by the Intercontinental Championship. Then you can have the U.S. Championship in it below that one. And then the North American title can be, well, actually, rewind that. Intercontinental, then the North American title, then the U.S. title. I'm going down smaller, as you can see.
Yeah.
I'm just from the big. But that's how it should make up. But they got a lot of belts. I don't know if they got enough people for all that shit. but they can get it going. It's whatever. It's too late. They're not going to get rid of them.
AEW is guilty of that shit, man. Too many damn belts.
But
too many damn belts.
They have something for people to fight for, I guess. It's the thing. You just can't have a damn wrestling match.
Yeah.
Just a straight up just a wrestling match. Nothing's on the line. You're just fighting it. Who wins. But that's what, oh man. Shoot.
Now, hey, don't forget to check out that Night of the Living Dead with Tony Todd, man. That shit is good.
I am.
Oh yeah.
I am. How'd you feel about Walking Dead?
I'm kind of torn because, like, the last couple seasons weren't bad, but they weren't great because when you eliminate Rick Grimes and you eliminate, oh man, that killed me right there. And then you got rid of Morgan and put him on another show.
I love him. Yeah, Morgan was great, man. That dude, man. I liked him, man.
Yeah.
I love that dude ever since. Bear with me now. Ever since. Fuck.
Snatch. Was it season 5?
No, Snatch. The fucking movie Snatch.
Oh.
With Brad Pitt and fucking whoever. I can't remember who else. Snatch, man. Lenny James was in that. He was one of the there was the 2 guys that were riding around trying to rob the dudes, man. And they had that fucking dog that swallowed the dog toy. But that was Morgan, man. That was Morgan. I've been a fan of Morgan since then. I know he's probably been in something before then. But that I think there was this TV show called Jericho he was on. I liked him on that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I liked him on that shit there. And then when he came on The Walking Dead, I was like, all right, man, let's go. So I'm a faithful follower in here. I like him, man. He does some good work.
Now, there are some things they never explained on the main series that you'll only find out if you watch Fear the Walking Dead. Like you hear him talk about his son Dwayne, right?
Yeah. I remember that. I am affluent on every single season of Walking Dead and completely fluent on every single season of Fear the Walking Dead. Yeah. What's the other one? What was the other one? World Beyond? Yeah. I've been through that. That sucked ass, but I had to. I was down the rabbit hole too far, y'all. I was on Walking Dead crack, and I had to go all the way. Walking Dead, I am all the way through.
Same here.
Every goddamn thing that they got, I've been through. World Beyond. World Beyond.
Oh yeah. Now with that, you have to watch World Beyond in order to get an understanding of the Rick and Michonne show.
Yeah.
You have to watch that in order to get an understanding of it. But I will say this. I am appreciative of the fact that we got it. And I'm hoping and praying someday in the future, if they do decide to reboot this or turn it into like a movie or something, Do it right. Don't fuck it up like everybody else be fucking shit up. Do it right.
Well, if they, you know what, if they were gonna start, if they were gonna pick up, if they were thinking about picking up Walking Dead, like, and
Mhm.
you know, to be honest with you, really, to be honest with you, it's gonna happen. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but give it enough time, 10 years or so, somebody will say, you know what, we need to do like one more season of The Walking Dead or so, and they'll do that shit like on Netflix or Hulu or whatever streaming service at the time is the hotness, and
Yeah.
do it like that. I wouldn't want them to put a movie out. I wouldn't want them to go big with it. I'd rather them put out like just like Stranger Things in this last season, how they dropped like fucking insanely long episodes
Oh
for like
yeah.
every fucking episode, insanely long. They should do that for The Walking Dead. They should give it that treatment, but make a finality story of it. You know, like boom,
And don't wait 3 or 4 years for a season.
yeah, yeah, yes, man. I can't believe them, man. I was like, y'all motherfuckers are damn Stranger Things. Y'all fucking take your time. You
They
take.
they wait until the male actors' balls actually drop. What the
They
hell?
were like, we ain't gonna start production until we got the money. I mean, we're not talking about we promising y'all making an investment. No, we ain't making another season until we done made the money from the other season to make
Yeah,
this.
that's
I mean, they were waiting. I mean, it's kind of. I was like, damn, but they made you wait, man. They made you want it. They made you want it.
yeah.
They were dirty.
And
They were dirty pool for that shit. Dirty pool,
and
but
then on top of that, right? Because they did the same thing, I think, with Daredevil Born Again. No, not Daredevil Born Again. It was the original Daredevil series. It took them almost a year and a half just to release one season.
yeah. Well, you know what? I think I seen when they done stuff like that. I think sometimes when they find that a show is successful, that they'll go a little longer for that second season because they want to move it to a different point in the year. You know, since they know it's a hot show, they might
Yeah,
move it. They move it to a different point where they might not have a lot going on, and, you know, to bump them up. But I've seen them do that. You're right, especially if it's a good show. They'll
yeah,
sometimes wait a little extra longer for that second season. I'm like, you motherfuckers, and then be
yeah.
teasing your ass the whole fucking time. I'm like, oh, y'all dumb.
And
Y'all
and
crazy.
I don't even want to go in on Punisher because all right, when it
I didn't
comes
like.
to the movie,
I ain't like Punisher, man. I ain't gonna lie. That the Punisher, the Punisher show, not homeboy that plays the Punisher. He's fine.
yeah,
That thing is fine, but the show itself, the Punisher show, I didn't like the Punisher show, man. I liked it more when he was on Daredevil, and then once again when they had him on Daredevil again for this one, I liked him there too. I'm like, all right, all right. I'm like, but when he was on the
yeah,
other show, I was like, when he was on his own show, I was like, what happened? What happened? That's all I was like, what happened, man? I'm waiting for you just to kill somebody like instantly for no reason. Like,
yeah. Like at the beginning of the first episode, yeah, you see him acting as the Punisher, taking motherfuckers out, but then it goes to where it's like a slow build until that warehouse scene where he just goes fucking house on the whole hit squad. I mean, he tear them the fuck up,
and
and
yeah, man.
that's what I wanted. I wanted to see the Punisher wreck house, but it was like it was a slow build. Now season two, it was still a slow build, but you saw more of the Punisher, like he was
Yeah,
acting as the Punisher. So
yeah,
it was, I would say season two, as far as like the seeing more of Frank Castle as the Punisher was better. But overall, both of them, it was a slow build. They need to improve on that.
I didn't like that, you know, just with him specifically. With him. Um, I didn't like it's fine with Daredevil to have that slowness with it. They have a lot more, you know, they have that courtroom drama bullshit go on with Daredevil that they can always cut to where they have that other story going on and shit. But man, I was like I wanted a little bit more out of Punisher. And they do it when he's on Daredevil. When they got him on Daredevil, it's where I want him at. I got that's where that's the Punisher I'm looking for. Is what y'all are giving me on Daredevil, and they're not doing it for themselves. But it's okay as long as they can keep going, man. It's for me, especially with the Marvel shit, with the Marvel stuff. I am not as critical. I mean, they gave us shit back in the day, man. They gave us shit. They served us up shit. Spider-Man 77 was not that great. Okay, y'all. That is some goddamn. But at the time, that's all they gave us.
Yep.
We force fed that. And at the time, I'm like, oh shit, I can see Spider-Man. So that was cool. But you go back and look at that shit now, y'all. Go on YouTube, man, and look it up. I'm pretty sure it's for free. Somewhere on YouTube, you can watch that shit. It is.
I got one for you. Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher.
I do not. Huh? What are you talking about? No, my wife is telling me to disconnect you from the stream for even bringing that up. She just yelled that from the back of the house. I heard her.
No, I'm not saying it was great, but
she says she's just playing.
Hey, I'm not saying that film was great. It was decent, but because they cut out so much shit from the movie, they wound up having a shitty take on the Punisher. Like they don't even show.
Shitty take is not the word of it, man. Now you had Louis Gossett Jr. in there, so he did his thing.
Oh yeah.
No disrespect to him at all. I like him. No skull t-shirt, man. If you're gonna have a fucking Punisher in any shape or form in media, please put a skull in a black t-shirt. Hey, that's it. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do. I'm not asking for a full-blown. You don't have to go full-blown suit. It's just a fucking shirt. Please put a skull on it. All right. Now, what really turned me, this is to this day, what turns me off about Dolph Lundgren Punisher, y'all. This is what really makes me mad. It really, I know what, it don't make me mad. I correct myself. I feel like unsettled, and I don't know why, but I do not need to see Dolph Lundgren butt-ass naked in a sewer sitting Indian style. I do not need that. Everybody, I should burn that image in y'all's mind. If y'all seen that movie, remember Dolph Lundgren butt-ass naked Indian style in the sewer.
Unfortunately, I remember that shit.
Oh man, they did that.
I'm like,
I recall correctly, three times, maybe four. It's cloudy, but at least 3 times I saw that. I was traumatized.
oh shit.
I've never seen fucking Punisher in a comic book. Not one goddamn comic book. We sat butt ass naked in the sewer.
Now, fast forward from that movie.
So bad, man. That irked me so bad.
Fast forward from that now. Around that time period, he came out with 2 movies. It was that, and then there was another one when they re-released it years later, like over a decade later. They called it Dark Angel here in the U.S. It was actually called I Come in Peace.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
In peace. It was a goddamn alien fucking drug dealer. I remember that shit.
As cheesy as it may sound, that was a good movie. It was a good movie.
It wasn't bad. I remember I watched it. I watched that. I come in peace. That was the dude say before he killed your ass and like shot you up with whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, cause he would I think he would put the shit. He would inject the heroin into your chest with like a tube or something,
Yeah.
and then he would extract it. He would extract it from your brain, and then it would be like this little brown liquid shit, brownish
Yep.
reddish looking liquid. It looked like whiskey,
Yep.
and
I
that
know.
was like a drug on his planet.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh man, that was dumb as shit. God, he did one with Brandon Lee.
showdown in Little Tokyo.
Yep. Or Little China. Was it Little Tokyo or China? I don't know.
Showdown in Little Tokyo because Kerry, what's his name? The gentleman that just passed away. He played Shang Tsung in the Mortal Kombat film back in '95. He was the head of the Yakuza. He was the villain of the film.
Yep.
And they also had Tia Carrera.
She was
Yeah.
young. Ooh, she was young. They were children.
Hey, she in her late 50s still look good as hell too.
Took Wayne's World to make her popular, though. Took Wayne's World, y'all, to make her popular.
Yeah, because she was in both of them. She was in both Wayne Worlds. She was in True Lies.
She had a TV show too. Yeah, True Lies. Yep. You're right. True Lies. What
Relic Hunter.
That was an epic movie, True Lies.
Yeah, that show you were talking about was Relic Hunter.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah.
I remember. Oh,
Yeah,
man, I hate it. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, how far you have fallen, honey." That's
Well,
what I was like, "What the fuck?"
she actually reinvented herself with that Lilo and Stitch.
Oh man. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
She was in both of them.
Oh man. Yes, you are right, Ultra Liger. Yes, Derek. Yes. What y'all brought up? Y'all brought up Masters of the Universe.
Now that's controversial for a lot of people. For me, I didn't mind it because I told people, look, I didn't grow up on Motu, and the first exposure to it was that movie. I didn't look at it as a Master of the Universe film. I just looked at it as like a multiverse action film with swords and guns and lasers and shit. I mean, I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna say it's great, but I enjoyed it.
I have a whole different point of view. I really do. I really do.
And I respect it.
And it only comes down to one thing for me. It really does. It comes down to one thing. I did not care that Dolph Lundgren was He-Man. That was fine. I didn't give a fuck about that. The dude they had playing Skeletor, I was fine with that. In fact, once again, as I told you earlier, fumbling with a test, I find this shining light. When Skeletor had on that gold outfit, man, that shit was dope. I wish
Oh
they
yeah.
would do that on a figure. I wish they would do that one. But anyways, you had that, all of that. I was fine with that shit. What I did not like, which I felt fucking cheated. And I mean this, y'all. When I was a kid, I felt fucking cheated. I was like, I would come home every day after school and watch fucking He-Man on TV, man. Like, I would catch that shit. I had the little action figures and everything. And this movie comes out, and I'm like, this is zero like the fucking cartoon. What the fuck is going on? Why are they on planet? I was upset. I felt very robbed. I did. And to this day, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth because I knew when I saw the movie, I knew what the fuck it was about. I knew what to expect. And then I watched this movie and I was like, no. Oh no. I did not, man. Everything, just the story itself. I didn't give a fuck about them going back to Earth. I didn't like that. I really didn't. And I was like, damn, man.
Mhm.
I was expecting some He-Man shit. And I
Yeah.
didn't. They gave me this much He-Man shit. They gave me this much He-Man shit. Yeah, I won't put it to the top of the screen. That much now. Everything under there, this. What the fuck? This part, what the fuck? Man. I was upset, man. I did feel robbed, but that's my thing on that. I do hope the new movie does well. I really do. I do.
Yeah.
I know I've heard rumors that it's back on Earth. I'm like, all right, whatever. Please write some shit that is good, and I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna watch it, bad or good. I'm gonna check it out. Why not? Why the fuck not? But man, oh
Well,
man,
like what was Chucky? They did a bunch of shit with the Chucky films. Some of that shit I roll my eyes at. Some of it I'm like, okay, I get it. You're trying to tie everything up. I'm like, y'all just went too far with it.
when that dude, I lost the movies. Lost me, man. I can't remember when I stopped at the movies. When the first girl showed up, that was it. I was out after that. I didn't watch anything after that. I didn't. I did watch the TV show that came out on Sci-Fi. That was doing fairly well all the way up into the point where Chucky ended up in the White House. And then I was like, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up. I was good with Chucky all the way. I was like, man, come on, please. Don't tell me this little fucker in the White House, man. He hanging out with the president's kid and shit. I'm like,
Mhm.
it's gone too far. I'm oh my God. Oh my God. Nah, but Chucky, all right, though. Chucky, all right. If there would be a fifth spot on Mount Rushmore for the horror slashers, I think it would be Chucky. He would be the one from back then, maybe. That would go up there. Because he just had just as many fucking movies.
Oh yeah.
And the TV show. Oh, but Justin, the time has come, my friend. Y'all in
Oh
the
yeah.
chat. The time has come. The time has come. The Georgia Bulldogs about to play Ole Miss.
That's right, Ultra Light.
Oh, I gotta watch this game. But that does it. Justin, thank you, sir, for stopping on by. Fumbling through
Oh,
the
thank
guys.
you for having me, bro.
Thank you, sir, for stopping on by as well. Everybody in the chat, everybody still hanging out here. Check
Oh
out
yeah.
check out Justin Booth on Instagram. What is it on Instagram?
Cape Crusader fan _89.
Right. And then that Justin Booth. I can't remember the numbers that is back there since YouTube has decided to just put everybody's name out there. Hey Cass, thanks for stopping by. Dead Man One, thank you.
Yes,
It's
Ultra Light.
Justin Booth, and what's the number behind the name on YouTube?
YouTube. Well, I don't post stuff on YouTube, not yet.
All right.
I haven't got to that point yet. I may do it in the future, but right now I don't plan on doing anything. But I still post stuff on Instagram, and
yeah.
I'm trying to put more stuff up there, a little more toy content, just some photos, stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
I'm,
That's
I'm,
cool. Y'all check out Justin on Instagram, y'all. Check it out. From what I could tell, I saw a lot of wrestling right off the bat. Wrestling figs. Some nice ones too. Some very nice ones.
Now that Shawn Michaels that on Soft Goods, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little disclaimer. If y'all ask me about that, I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit's expensive because that was all handmade.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah. And it was imported. So
right.
yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, y'all have a good evening. Be safe out there.
Oh yeah.
Justin coming by. Thanks for fumbling, shooting on through.
Appreciate you having me.
Check out Tales from the Outer Rim. Hang on, y'all. The weed's getting to me. Tales from the Outer Rim, y'all. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night, Friday nights on YouTube. Fumbling Through the Galaxy. Come on through there. That's where I'll be at.
See you later, Virgo.
That's where we'll be at. That Virgo sticking a head in here. Fumbling is kind enough to let me restream that from his thing. So that's why y'all see the 2 streams, and I'm gracious for him to do that. We just trying to reach out further. The bigger the reach, the better, I guess. But stop on by, see him there. Check out Ace's Place 22 as well. Right before Fumbling Through the Galaxy show, you got the Ace Hole. I don't know if he's got one this week or not, but I'm already promoting it if we do.
And then after us,
Casual Toy Collector. That's casual with a K. He be on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights on YouTube. He runs a wild place. He does run a open. It is all the time open mic at his joint. If you see Kaz on and he's doing on Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, it is open mic. Join. Anyone can join. I advise anybody that's thinking about doing some stupid stuff like showing your dick, showing your ass, putting racial comments up or anything like that. If y'all think y'all gonna get through with that on the open mic night, please be advised. There's like 8,000 fucking blue wrenches in this damn chat.
You ain't lying.
All but a second. But it's fun when it happens. I ain't gonna lie. One of the most anticipated moments on the show, I believe, is when somebody new comes in the open mic night and everybody's there waiting to see if they're gonna whip out their dick. Who knows?
Oh, let me promote something for my boy. On Saturday, 6 p.m. Smoking Joe's.
Yeah.
Legend
What
Series,
is it?
Tony, Woody, Triple Deuce, Same Time Toys, Shane. They're gonna be live 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yep, Saturday evenings.
yeah.
They on there till about 9-ish.
Well, they become a part of the Outer Rim on Fridays too.
We invade from every end. We're coming for you. We're coming for you, y'all.
Now I know I said I wouldn't mind joining in on Friday, but it all depends on whether or not I actually get my nieces this weekend. So I'm supposed to be keeping them. So, but I will be tuning in. I will be watching.
All right.
JB.
So,
All right.
oh, trust me, they fucking handful. They wear my ass out, man.
Right.
They wear my ass.
It is. I've been talking and I should have been stop this all.
Okay, well we got to go.
Oh, I know. We got a few minutes before they kick the ball.
Y'all, but y'all know how I love y'all.
All right,
y'all.
Well, I'm gonna get ready to get off there. Virgo, Graybeard, y'all take it easy, and I appreciate y'all having me on.
Yeah. Look, my dog. You fam now, bro. I got a thing.
Don't. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch LSWA. That shit was funny as hell last night.
All right.
I'm on it, bro. As soon as these dogs quit playing, I got you after that. Anything after that?
All right.
Thank you so much for entertaining my husband while I had to work. I appreciate.
Oh shit, he was entertaining the fuck out of me.
Oh hell.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right, Bubba.
Happy New
All
Year,
right,
everybody.
take it easy. Thanks for stopping on
Take
by,
it easy, y'all.
Y'all, once again, Happy New Year. Good tidings.
Happy New Year
to everybody out there. Y'all be safe. And this is Graybeard, Virgo Cool, and Justin Booth from RoughShod Stalks.